They show up and show us up. Yeah.
When Brian shows up, they show up all the way. So
listen, I've been listening to a lot of The Wizard, the Witch, and the Wild One over on Worlds Beyond Number. It's, Brennan Lee Mulligan, Erica Ishii. It's absolutely phenomenal. And Brennan never does anything half-assed, so I try not to ever do anything half-assed.
Goes full ass.
Absolutely. Definitely. It's the only ass to do.
Yeah, if you're going to go ass, you're going to go full.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. I don't know what you're thinking, Tony.
Somebody says that.
I'm in a different. I think I'm in different circles.
Brian, can you? Oh, you're doing what I was about to ask you to do, which is centering yourself. Thank you.
Because your video gets a little cropped on the YouTube.
We're all sort of squares on.
We're squares.
Yeah,
I'm always a square.
Intensely square.
Okay, there's room for squares.
Yeah. Is that one of the taglines for the Incomparable?
Oh my God, that's so good.
It would be if it weren't the name of a John Mayer album.
Oh, well.
It's
already taken. Once again, my complete ignorance of.
Does it change?
Unless your body is a wonderland, Tony, in which case, yes.
That's a good point.
That's also a music reference. It's not just a weird thing that you would say to someone.
Also a John Mayer Room for Squares reference, actually. So yes.
Wow. This is not going well for me.
No.
Once again,
how dare you not know your John Mayer canon? What is wrong with you?
I don't know how you escaped it. I'm pretty impressed.
I'm really ignorant of all music. So there was a time where
pop culture.
No, I think I'm pretty good at pop culture. I think just music is a particularly big hole where there was definitely a time where all I did was listen to They Might Be Giants. And
the old music hole. Yeah, I once I started doing streaming music. I started listening to modern music again. But there's a period like in the 90s where all I listened to was about 10 different CDs over and over again. And I hear stuff from the 90s and I'm like, oh, I like this. Why did I not listen to it? And the answer is, wasn't one of those 10 CDs.
Yeah, it wasn't one of those 10 CDs.
I've recently started listening to streaming music while I'm working, and then I buy the albums of the songs that I like. But most of the new things that I listen to are new things from bands that I listened to 30 years ago. So I'm like, I don't think that completely counts, but it sort of counts a little bit, so I'm taking it.
You should listen to some of my playlists that I built over the last 10 years listening to streaming music. It turns out those bands that sound like they were from the 80s but are not, I like those bands. So it's like, oh yeah, this song sounds like it could have been in Real Genius. I like this song. But it turns out that was good for the 2010s because there were a lot of bands that sounded like the 80s.
Nice.
Now in the 2020s, there are a lot of bands that sound like the 90s, and it's okay.
Yeah, we did watch singles, so I listened to the single soundtrack the other day.
Good soundtrack.
My heart.
Good.
Yeah, I got to introduce my 13-year-old niece to Riot Girl and Bikini Kill and that kind of stuff when she was up a couple weekends ago. And that was she loved it. She thought it was amazing.
This is good bootleg.
Those are bands, Tony. Those are bands.
I inferred from context clues.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Bands
in New Zealand,
play music together.
It's legal to kill anyone in a bikini.
Bikini, yes, yeah.
My dad
and
is
you
very
have to
into
teach
music.
Teach it to the younger generation when they're 13, because
my dad was in a band. People, he played.
Oh wow,
mine too.
Can you
Pearl
guess
Jam?
what musical instrument he played? You get 27 guesses, and you still won't guess.
Mandolin.
Tambourine.
Wow. Come on. Oh, so your dad, what you mean is your dad was
black?
In a
What
band.
I mean is
Is he a black
my dad
person?
was in a band and owned a van.
So the
Is your dad
band,
Liam Gallagher? If he
No.
the band was in your dad's van. Is what you
I
really
mean, I think
saying.
he was the coordinator for the band. And,
And tambourine.
But they apparently a year or two ago had a reunion for the band, and it was one of those things where there were 27 people there because it was a band with a lot of revolving door.
Yeah.
But also they're all solidly in their 70s now, and they're all kind of burned out hippies who've listened to lots of music. Their hearing is completely shot.
Yeah.
So there was just a lot of people. Imagine a room full of people just being like, "What did you say?"
Did you see?
Oh my God,
I saw this clip of Paul Simon the other day performing.
No, I have not seen this because this is a music thing.
Okay, and it was literally somebody shouted one of his lesser hits from the audience, and he got up and walked over and said, "If you've got $20, I'll play it." And the guy gave him $20, and he played it. But But Paul Simon, bless him, he's still out there performing. But it took him quite a while to get his guitar off to sort of slowly walk over to the man. And then when he got back to his chair, a roadie had to come out and help put his acoustic guitar back over his shoulders. And I thought, wow, like, again, bless him for being out there and performing.
All of us.
And then he played that song, and it sounded like a very old man singing a song.
Okay. Probably didn't need the $20.
Bless him. No, he didn't. It was a good bit. Yeah, that's why I watched it. It was a funny bit. But then he started playing, and I'm like, oh yeah, he's also a very old man.
Yeah.
Right. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
He doesn't sound like he did in 1982.
Who
among us does? I still do,
I certainly don't.
I still sound like a triple faced 12-year-old teen. Oh.
The answer, friend, is Tom. Every time is Tom.
Tom Cruise.
Well, Tom Cruise. That's fair too. I like that. Yeah. Tom Cruise. Yeah.
All right. Are we ready?
Let's do it.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Warmed up.
Legit recording. We've had some laughs.
Yes.
We're possibly streaming.
Yes, I'm recording.
Zoom is recording.
Get your roll 20 up. Make sure you can find where we are in the map, because I'd forgotten that we're in a corridor fighting a monster.
It has been a while since we've D&D'd, so we're going to take it nice and slow, everybody. No rush. We're going to get there.
Okay.
Did I close the tab where I do the previously on? I did not. All right. Welcome back to Total Party Kill. It's me, Tony Sindelar, a Dungeon Master, and today we are continuing one of our Candlekeep Mysteries adventures. That's right, we are continuing. Quickly looks up the name of the adventure.
The Canopic Being.
I was like, it's a Canopic something. The Canopic Being, or Canopic if you're fancy.
Or Canopic Bean.
Yeah.
You want to have it's like get some coffee.
You're unfancy.
Previously on Total Party Kill, a librarian has gone missing. Our adventurers have set out to find that librarian. They've discovered that an oracle seems to have gone, bad is a strong word. Let's just say it's not so good. And so they are now find themselves in a pocket dimension full of crystal golems, canopic jars, and just miles and miles of hallways.
And body parts. Don't forget the body parts.
Inside those jars are body parts, because it seems like the Oracle one, will I say it the same way I've said it before? Unclear. Valen Sarnaster possibly has gone full mummy lord, and in order to kind of preserve her legacy, has placed her organs in some golems that of her followers for safekeeping. The adventurers have defeated 2 canopic golems so far, and they have just launched a surprise attack on a 3rd. Allow me to introduce our players while they also scramble to roll initiative for this fight that is of their own making. First up, it's Jason Snell.
Oh, hi. I am playing Nis, a lizard folk sorcerer, and she is I think she's like not the dean. She's the assistant dean of Lizard Folk, Lizard Folk Sorcery University, LSU.
I could explain a lot to you about what title she should actually have based on my lifetime career in academia, but I am just slightly self-aware enough to know that nobody wants to hear me talk about that.
Yeah.
Also joining us, speaking of academia, it's Sarah Bickerton. Welcome back, Sarah.
Kia ora. I'm playing Vroga Tribesbane. She's a half-orc barbarian. She isn't like big on things like books, which is weird because she's here. But she is here to hit things and make money. So this is appropriate for her.
Next up, it's Micah Sargent.
Hello, I play Ajguri Lonewalker Makota Tahani, and he goes by Lone Walker, as well as technically right now Lunareth Lightstrider. My and Lone Walker's, I forgot to say, the Goliath Paladin. We haven't done this in a while. Goliath Paladin. My and his pronouns are he, him.
Thank you, Micah. Also joining us, Erica Ensign.
Hello, I am playing Reed Quarrel Kilgareth. She is a human cleric who really, really hates the undead, which you might not guess based on her, black cloak and giant scythe. And she's very goth looking, but she is super, super anti-undead.
And last but certainly not least, returning to the podcast, it's Brian Guffey. Welcome back, Brian.
Hello, I am playing Melius Starsinger, who is a gender-fluid Eladrin bard who comes from far away. I come from the Feywild, and I don't understand these other people.
It's very rare that an adventure comes from nearby. We haven't tapped
That's
that
fair.
market
Well,
of
where we are
adventures yet.
now, like,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
guess
know
it
what's
goes with
nearby
the
here.
adventuring spirit. Like if you were from nearby, it's like, well, why are you here? And we're like, well, it's like I'm back for Thanksgiving. I'm going to visit my parents. Normally, I would never be caught dead here, but
All right. I am working on a character right now.
All right. Let's see. Brian, let me just check. What initiative number am I punching in for your
Whichever one
character?
you want to use. Listen, Tony, I will leave that up to you as the DM.
You generated several numbers. I'm gonna use the middle one, which is that's some King Solomon action right there.
I love it.
So we now have initiative for our adventures and our monster. You are in combat with Okazor, who is previously a tiefling gladiator, follower of Valen Sarnaster, but has been transformed into a kind of crystalline golem, the better with which to protect one of Valen Sarnaster's organs.
My dear.
Yeah. Okazor rolled a very impressive 20, but it's a surprise round, so Okazor is going to be surprised for the first round. Then it will be Reed Quarrel, then Malleus, then Lone Walker. I think Lunarith goes on the same turn as Lone Walker, Vroga, and Nis. And then Okazor will not be surprised in the next round and get to do stuff. So, Reed Quarrel, you are first, just to set the stage. You're all walking down kind of a narrow hallway. You've been walking for like miles. Okazor was basically had suggested that he was going to take you to Valen Sarnaster, and I think you had kind of a whispered conversation in the hallway where you decided we're not quite ready for that, / we want to do it on our own terms, and so you have surprise attacked Okazor before he could open the door to the next chamber. Reed Quarrel, you are first.
Okay. Boy, oh boy. I don't like going first. I wish I had rolled more poorly.
You could defer. You can defer. You can go later.
No, I could ready an action, but there's no more deferring.
Yeah.
You could also. I think you can defer,
yeah.
right? Though.
That was fourth edition, but you can accomplish.
How many
the similar,
editions ago was that? 10 years ago? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can accomplish similar types of things
By readying an action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think
I believe in you, Erica.
if we're just, I'm just going to start off the old fashioned way and get within. No, I don't want to be right next to.
Oh, because you have reach. And we'll say
I do.
this map is a little weird. We'll do a little bit of theater to mind for this narrow little hallway with a giant hulking crystal golem in it. So don't worry too much about exact squares.
Yeah, I'm just gonna attack with my scythe of
Cutting.
No, it's got a fancy name. Yeah, it is wounding.
The magic was
wounding.
signed.
And I'm just going to remind you all, because it's been a while, one of the key things you remember from your fight with 2 Canopic Golems is that they are very powerful against spell attacks. Specifically, they are like basically immune to all but the highest level spell attacks. So
Yes.
yeah, just as I know it's been some time in real world, but your characters are still smarting from that lesson. So Reed Quarrel, you're attacking with your scythe?
Yep. And I did not start by rolling particularly well. That is, let's see, 7 + 7 is only 14.
That will not be enough to pierce the powerful crystal armor of these Canopic Golems. An unfortunate start for setting the tone for this combat. Let's see if this is one of those fights. It's going to be 10 minutes or a solid hour. Melius, you are next.
All right. As we roll to use our light crossbow, or +1 light crossbow, we get a 14 to hit. Also will not hit, I bet.
Also will not hit. Anything else, Melius?
As a bonus action, I want to go ahead and give. I'm going to give. Let's see. Who's our tank? Vroga's our tank, right?
Vroga and Lone Walker are
okay.
double tank duty.
Vroga, what I'm going to do at the moment is I'm going to. Oh, maybe that's actually kind of backwards. No, I'm going to give you a bardic inspiration.
Oh.
So that you're holding on to that in case you need it to be successful.
At something.
Hopefully an attack.
I want one of these.
Oh,
in
yeah.
real life.
Well, there's not much else she can do, really.
I yell to you and I say, Vroga, so sweet. You can't be beat.
Ooh.
Great. I'll hit things.
Meleus, you get inspiration for actually doing a rhyming bardic inspiration.
Hey, like the first bard in our history of TPK that's doing some music magic.
Rhyming?
I think there was a bard I played that had to freestyle a song that may have gotten cut from the edit.
Oh, that's what happened.
I mean, that character was later eliminated, but that's fine. All right. Lone Walker, I think you're up.
Am I able in our Theater of the Mind magic to get right up to Okazor?
Okazor is big. I feel like there's a lot of places you could be that are adjacent to Okazor. So
there's a lot of Okazor to go around.
Yeah, there's enough Okazor for everybody.
Does a 26 hit?
A 26 does hit.
I'd hoped so. That's going to be 6 bludgeoning plus 3 radiant damage for a total of 9 damage.
All right, so noted.
And
you
then,
do know that these Canopic golems have many hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Once more, this time with feeling. That will be 17 damage.
Okay, there we go. So noted to Okazor. All set.
Lunareth is going to move forward, and I'm trying to remember what Lunareth is again.
Really cool. That's what.
Very, very cool pal. A summoned. What is the term? Because it was a fine steed, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Just want to make sure. Okay, so obviously confirming with you, I'm not seeing anything that suggests that a found steed cannot provide the help action. Are you okay with my steed providing someone the help action?
Lunareth seems very helpful, so yeah.
Beautiful. What Lunareth is going to do is come up and so Lunareth, of course, this celestial being, is going to sort of chuff, and little celestial sparkles rush out from her nose and get in Okazor's face, knowing that Vroga's about to go. So Vroga, you will have advantage on your attack against Okazor. That's how Lunareth provides the help action.
Okay, great. Vroga is all what the hell? It's is this glitter? It's is this did you just put glitter on me?
Lunareth is you thinking, I was trying not to distract you.
You're never getting that off.
Oh, God, yeah. I'm going to be finding this in places that I should not be finding glitter for the next, month. This is great. Thank you.
I hate glitter. It gets everywhere.
I hate glitter. It gets everywhere. Reference acknowledged, Erica. Thank you.
All right. So I think, speaking of Vroga, I think it is your turn. So you have advantage on your attack. You also have a bardic inspiration you could deploy if needed. The way that works is you get to roll an attack and decide if you want to add your bardic inspiration to it or save it for later. I think your characters know, because you've literally fought this exact creature. The AC of a Canopic golem is 17. So, but why don't you start out by rolling some attacks there?
Okay, so I'm just going to ask a quick mechanics question. Mm-hmm. How do I account for advantage on a hit roll?
Roll twice and take the highest.
Okay, cool. Perfect. Okay, so rolling once. Oh, well, no. That was a... 1 + 9 is 10, so we're not going with that one.
No, I would recommend rolling at least one better.
Oh, for crying out loud! 2 + 9.
Oh my God!
We are in for it today.
Technically more.
You could
roll your
better.
bardic inspiration.
You could roll your bardic inspiration, but you might save it for a better
I don't
chance.
think it's enough.
Yeah.
And remind me, you get, I believe, multiple attacks per turn.
Yeah,
right?
you think you have 2 attacks, right? At least.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna give this another shot.
Does the help action, Micah,
That's
for your...
a good question.
Is it the next attack or just the next turn?
Let me see what the help action... I'm pretty sure it's just the next attack. but I want to double check.
Next check.
Yeah, okay.
So you unfortunately don't have advantage on this one, but chances are you can't roll lower.
Yes, I just.
Why would you say that, Tony?
That's just math. Erica,
Well,
I'm your
enough,
adversary.
I did now. Yes, because it is technically not possible to roll lower than a 1.
Come on, 3.
19.
There you go. 19.
That's more like
Whack with your axe right into the side of the giant hulking crystal
Okay,
golem.
and doing slashing and just 9.
9 damage. Now, do you get a third attack, or is that it? 2 attacks.
I think I'm just 2.
Okay, I remember nothing. So,
Yeah, it's like you and me both.
all right, cool. Nis, powerful magic user who has very limited options when fighting a crystal golem.
Yep.
What will you do?
This guy, they're not. They're immune from level 5 and below spells.
6
I think
and below.
it's 6 and
6
below.
and below. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's levels that I can't get to even
Yeah.
with my sorcery points.
Yeah, and I already used my 7.
So the good news, yeah, and we
me
haven't
too.
recovered since then. So it's really great. Things are great, and I'm just stalling for
Great.
time because this is the last you're going to hear from me for a long time. I shoot a crossbow bolt. It's a 14. The end.
Jason, if do you want to? I know your turn didn't want to accomplish anything, but would you like to just do something for a couple seconds, just so we get to hear your voice? Be reminded that you're on the podcast.
I can
How's
do
it
that
going?
thing where I look through and I decide, like, oh, is there a thing that I can do?
Yeah,
them.
bonus action.
Magic missiles don't. Do they count against these guys? They don't.
Those are the only thing that did hit, right?
They do hit, and in fact, you did. I think you churned through a bunch of magic missiles last fight.
I think I did. I don't have a lot of those left, so
Yep.
Maybe next time I'll do
Yeah.
that. But for this time, I shot it with a crossbow bolt. It didn't even come close, and I'm done.
Great story. Okazor is next, and Okazor whirls around, furious that he has been betrayed by you. I think Lone Walker and Vroga are there in the front line.
Yep.
I'm going to roll a die to determine who will be the target of Okazor's rage. Odds: Lone Walker evens Vroga. Got a 1. So Okazor is coming for you, Lone Walker. I'm going to do 2 slam attacks. I don't think I have advantage or anything like that. Slam 1, slam 2. I have gotten a 28 and a 22.
Those will both hit.
Those will both hit.
How much will they hit?
By? Oh, are you asking because you could do some kind of...
I could help my friend if he needs
I think
it.
so. Micah, I think Brian's asking, what's your armor class?
Oh, sorry.
close is
My
this?
armor class is 18.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know if I can interrupt enough there for a let me see, cunning words. The bardic inspiration die. Is that a D20? No.
No, I don't know. It depends on what level of bard you are.
D4, D6, something
It's
like
usually D4, D6, maybe a D8, and you get high
I'm a
level.
level 13 bard.
Let
me see if I can find your character sheet.
live stream. We have not played D&D for a while,
Oh
and
my god.
let me tell
I think
you,
you're me.
the older you get, it all comes flowing back, just like a steel trap being kicked down
However,
a stream.
I would like to point out that I remembered that the armor class was 17 without re-listening.
Okay,
or checking
yeah,
back.
Erica.
I
It's a
remembered.
D10.
Oh, well done,
It's a
you,
D10.
Erica.
Yeah,
It's a
Erica,
D10,
you're,
so I'd have
you're
to
the
get a
best of
10.
us, and we all
No,
know
even at a
that.
10, it would just be a match, right?
You need to
you
get
have
4 or
18.
higher.
A
I think,
4 or
right?
higher.
4 or higher.
So it's
Okay.
it's like 50. You know,
Why don't I do it? Why don't I do it? You
I don't know how
it's-
many of those you get. So
Well, I have more. I haven't used any of them, so I might as well.
all right. So
I'm
you
gonna say my cutting words. Let's see. Your mother was a bucket, and I got a 4.
Oh, just enough.
wait. Give it 0 margin of error there, Brian. All right.
Well,
so
I mean, it was a pretty great cutting word. Let's be
Melius,
honest.
your second, your little quip there, like catches the attention of the Canopic Golem, and his second swing goes wide, which is good because let me tell you, I rolled real high on damage for that one. So, Lone Walker, you will take only 22 damage from that first.
Only 22.
Let me tell you, that second one, you don't even know what train you just avoided getting run over by.
Choo-choo.
So, yeah. All right. Hey, Jason, the Canopic Golem's turn's also real fast because all they do is punch people.
Yeah.
It's Recoil's turn.
I'm gonna try to hit it again, and I'm using a different die this time. Let's hope. That is, yes, it's a 17 exactly. Thank goodness. So I get, let's see, it's 1d10 plus 2 slashing damage. So that is 6 slashing damage, but I am going to use my Channel Divinity Touch of Death. When you hit a creature with a melee attack, you can spend a Channel Divinity use, which I'm doing, to deal an extra 31 points of necrotic damage.
I think that you may know that these are immune to necrotic damage, so you probably aren't going to do that, or you don't want to do that. Sorry.
Okay, then no, I wouldn't. I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
see,
didn't
I did
remember
not
that,
remember.
did we, Erica?
No.
I think. Whoa! Let's not be mean to the most helpful person here. In general, Erica, constructs are immune to necrotic because they don't have any,
Right.
This feels pejorative, but they don't have any life. So
It's true. It's true. Okay.
They live in their
then I
mother's
guess-
basements,
Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
Their
then
mother
that
who was a
is-
bucket.
I was gonna say vase, and somehow Brian went way worse. So what was the damage without your Channel Divinity?
It was 6, I believe,
Oh,
which,
Sorry.
not that great. I just want to make sure that there's not anything else to this Channel Divinity besides damage.
oh yeah. If it had some other bonus thing that it did.
Oh, wait, no, actually, it's the Glaive of Wounding. So, let's see. It would take extra necrotic damage, but obviously I'm not going to roll that. But it does need to roll a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or be unable to regain hit points for an hour.
I'll do that, but I don't think it's going to matter.
Yeah, I don't know if this. I can't remember
fails.
if it heals itself at all.
It does not. So yeah.
All right, so
and now
no healing
nobody
for
else
you.
nobody else can heal it either. So
Nope.
yeah. All right, constructs. They're tough.
Okay.
Melius.
Yeah, really, how do I roll with my spell casting ability?
On your character sheet, you have a spell attack. And I think you can probably, if you're in the D&D Beyond thingy, you can click it, or you can just do a 20 and add whatever your spell attack
Gotcha.
is.
Where do I see spell attack? Brain.
Yours is +7. So if you click on the spells tab, it's at the very top below the
gotcha.
spells.
I see that.
above the-
Okay. Gotcha. So I do that, and then I click it. Oh, excellent. I roll with the
26.
I'm using my daggers, and I'm using True Strike.
Okay, cool.
Yes, and so excellent. And it deals, I don't know if radiant damage matters to it, if it just is regular damage, but now I get to roll 2d6 plus 2
Nice.
damage.
You know what? I apologize. I think I had inserted in my head. I have totally done this wrong. And probably, yeah. Yeah.
I
Erica,
remembered it working before.
I was thinking of something else. Spoiler for something else in this adventure.
Amazing.
This thing takes both radiant and necrotic damage.
Tony, how could
Tony,
you?
guys, let's rewind this whole thing. Erica, tell me about that necrotic damage.
31. 31.
Yes.
31
Wow.
damage?
Dang.
Whoa, that's so great. I'm glad that
Okay.
worked.
Yeah.
Yay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it have been embarrassing if I gotten that wrong.
Yeah, no.
Fast forward. Brian,
No,
rewind.
because
There is the finger of power being used here.
because I can also roll for necrotic damage for the Glaive of Wounding. So I didn't do that because
So now you get the extra damage. Damn.
it's 2d6. So
2d6.
that's 12.
12 more beyond what I just put in.
Correct.
All right.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
I was also like, wow, you're going to be here for forever if you're only doing 6 points a turn. All right.
Right.
Brian's turn. Tell me about this radiant damage.
All right. So with True Strike, throwing my dagger at the golem, aimed somewhere in its face because I just want to insult it.
Yep.
We roll and we get 8 damage.
Plus some radiant, right?
Oh, that's 8 radiant damage. That's right. Hold on. Let me roll my regular old spell attack.
Yeah, it's not going to be
Oh my
just
gosh,
8.
that's so good. That's 22 plus 8 radiant damage.
Ooh.
Wait,
that was
that's not
for
quite
the
right.
standard.
That's the attack. Is the
Yeah, that was for
22.
the
Oh,
attack roll.
it said so. True Strike. It says that you use your spellcasting ability for the attack and damage rolls instead of using strength or dexterity.
Oh, yeah, it does say that. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to look at what a dagger normally has, which is
Gotcha.
1d4, and you'll add, so you'll roll 1d4 and you'll add 7 to it, which is still quite a bit.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's 8 radiant damage plus 1d4 plus 7.
Another 10 damage. So 18
Nice.
damage total.
Okay. All right. Now I think you all have a chance. You have just
Yeah, it is
bloodied
confusing.
the horrible Canopic Golem. Okay. Okay, sorry that turn was so convoluted. I also almost rarely do I like to go back and retcon a turn, except Erica was robbed, so that was unacceptable. Other minor errors we just keep going, but robbery we stop for robbery.
Stop, especially if it's on a train.
Yeah. All right, Lone Walker, I think you're next.
Remember, because you said that it was going to hit me. The train was going to hit me earlier.
Yeah, I understood your train reference.
Thank you. Oh, I just didn't
My
hear
train
reference acknowledged,
reference.
so I was just confused.
I'm very sorry for everything.
All right.
Get a tattoo on my forehead.
You just point at it. The makeup is working really well, Tony. I couldn't even tell it was on there. Let's see. I am once again asking you to accept a Warhammer attack. That is going to be, if we could roll. Ooh, 18 is one.
18 hits.
Oh, okay. I thought it was one less. That was 19.
17
so that's going to be 15 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll go again. And I know a 15 doesn't hit, so on that second one. Lunareth is going to do the same thing, granting you, Vroga, advantage on your first attack. I want to ask you, Sarah, when you are rolling, are you doing that with your hand, or are you doing it with the D&D Beyond character sheet?
D&D Beyond.
Okay. The reason I ask is because while you are in a rage, you have a +3 to the damage that you do when you use strength weapons. And so I think that right now that is not being accounted for. So that is something that you'll want to, if you do, so like the Berserker Great Axe, for example, uses strength. Yeah. So when you do your damage, if you hit, instead of 1d12 plus 4, it would be 1d12 plus 7. So just keep that in mind.
Okay. So just add 3 in my head.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Vroga, it's your turn. You are being helped by a Pegasus. So you have advantage on your first
So
attack.
it still got the Vroga is busy trying to find the glitter from under her boobs because how is it there already? I was anyway, magical glitter. Okay, we're going to go so we got we're going for hit. We got a 22 on that one. So I'm not going to go a second on that.
You should, because if you get a critical, that's going to be more damage.
Okay.
So you always
and you can't save it, so you might as well.
It's not a critical, just a 20. Okay, so we are going to with that first one. I've still got Bardic Inspiration up my sleeve, right?
Yes.
I think you didn't roll it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But you can't use that for damage.
No. 9 plus 4 is 13 plus 3 is 17 damage.
Okay. 17 damage.
Okay. And now I get a second.
You do.
Go to. Okay.
And this one you just roll once.
Just once.
Yep. Oh! Critical!
There you
20
go.
plus 9.
Come on.
So
now.
if it didn't do it already, you know that maybe you don't know, but you get to roll, you get to roll twice as many damage dice.
So you'll roll 2d12 instead of 1d12.
Yeah.
Okay. It's how do I do that with? Do I just hit the damage thing twice?
No. So the problem with doing that is that it'll also do the second part twice. So the best thing that you
I think
can
it'll do it. It won't do it automatically if you just rolled a crit.
You can try that. Yeah, just try clicking it and see if it
rolls 2 dice.
2d12 instead.
I thought.
Oh yeah, it did do 2d12.
Yeah, I think it remembers.
Beautiful.
Yep. So that's 9 plus 12 plus 4, and I'll add on 3 to that, so that's 28.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
28 damage. All set, Vroga?
Yep, that's me done.
Nis, how's that crossbow looking?
Pew pew! Magic missile. 20
okay.
damage. Done.
There
Turn
you
over.
go.
Wow.
The best crossbow, the magic one that comes from your hand. Okazor is next and suspects that they are not long for this world. We're going to do a multi-attack on Lone Walker. Slam attack.
Ooh.
I got a 29 and a 27. Notice how I just
neither
announce
of them
those.
hit.
I don't phrase them as questions that I would use to hurt a friend. I just tell Micah what's happening. The first attack does 33 force damage. The second attack does 21. As a courtesy, I would tell you that that's 54 force damage.
Good
Thank
grief.
you.
Ow.
Reed Quarrel.
Boy, okay, the thing is bloodied.
You just remembered you need to be somewhere else.
No, I'm just wondering, like, do I heal Lone Walker or do I
Do
attack?
damage. That's a real
'cause I could-
ethical quandary.
Yeah,
Either
if I hit,
can also
have,
heal him if you don't.
okay, I have another channel divinity, so if I hit, I can just do another 31 points of damage. So it might
Either one of
but
us,
that's
because I can use True Strike at will too. So if I hit as well,
if I hit.
yeah.
I think I'm upset enough that I'm just going to be attacking. So here goes. I do actually have inspiration from last time, so
Players never use that. That's why I never.
I'm
give it
gonna.
out.
You know what? I'm going to use it because I will. Oh, I rolled a 3 that time, so I lost I used my inspiration, and I didn't hit, and I didn't heal Lone Walker. What a turn!
Oh no! This is where everything turns toward my success. Meleus, you are next.
Cantrip is a full action. Okay, or at least
Yeah,
this one is. Okay,
Most of them are, I think.
Well, I think it's probably important that we try to stop this thing and see if we can get it in this round.
Lone Walker, are you bloody?
I am more than bloody.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
say, are you down? No.
No, not down yet, but
All right, cool.
not up.
Good time. All right, good times, friend. True Strike is a at will usage of my daggers.
All right.
I have. Well, let me see how many daggers I have, and I'll just keep pretending I'm sending daggers that I don't have.
Hopefully you have a couple. I feel like nobody walks around with a dagger. That's just.
I think
poor
that makes
planning.
sense. Yeah, absolutely.
And the key is you got to pick them up afterward, which is, I feel like always a little anticlimactic after the fight. Is like, all right, got to pick up our daggers and our crossbow bolts.
2 daggers, only 2. Need to work on that. All right, here we go. True Strike it again, which works because it's a cast on myself.
Yeah.
Well, friends, that's only an 11.
Oh no, your fortune is moving on.
But I have inspiration, so why don't I try again?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Spend it now. Don't take it with you.
That is
wow.
That's a 27.
There you go. Nat
20.
20. So I assumed that means you get to double your damage dice. Do we know?
It's still an attack roll. Yeah.
Still an
so
attack roll. That's a crit.
So this means a 1d4 plus 7, right?
I believe you get to roll 2d4.
So yeah, you'll do 2d4 plus 7.
Right, and then 2d and then 4d6 plus 2.
4d6. Yes, I mean, you get, I think it's double all the damage dice.
Yeah.
So.
Right, so I can just type in 2d4 plus 7, right?
Yep.
Yes. Well, you do as long as you do /roll first.
There we go. We're learning. We're gonna make it happen.
Beautiful.
That's 12 damage. And then we're gonna go ahead and do 12 both times. So 24.
All right.
Damage.
Wow.
That's 12
Everyone's
radiant
hitting
and
harder
12
than
normal.
Walker.
All right. Will this golem get another turn? It's a
Fall down, you.
It's an open question. All right, Lone Walker.
Is Lone Walker going to heal, or is Lone Walker going to
hide.
risk fighting.
Yeah, Vroga's looking over at Lone Walker going, dude.
How are you doing?
Yeah, Lone Walker's going to fight. I think what we'll do here is first attempt to... these things are really strong, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, my God, how much have we hit this thing?
Yeah,
They
but I mean, like
have over
their
200 hit
strength
points, so.
specifically is really high.
Yeah.
I'm wondering.
Mhm, yeah.
Yeah, strength is their
this.
strength and constitution. They're made out
Strength
of
is their strength.
crystal. Yeah.
Okay, so I think we'll do first and foremost a nice good old Warhammer attack, and I know a 28 hits, so that's going to be 11 damage.
All right.
Then as a bonus action, Lone Walker's going to cast Shining Smite. And that will result in additional 2d6 damage. And any attack rolls made against the creature have advantage. So we'll do that. So now... So it's 9 additional damage.
Okay.
And now everyone has advantage. And Lunareth is going to do
Hoof attack.
a hoof attack. Yeah, because Lunareth has advantage. So Lunareth rushes forward. I guess to here?
Yeah.
Go horsey.
Somewhere around here.
She's a Pegasus. I imagine she could kind of leap above your heads and
Very daintily, very
Yeah.
beautifully, very powerfully.
Pegasus just kicked me in the head very daintily.
And that's going to be 20. And then it will be 8. Sorry, it's not a nat 20, unfortunately. That's 8 bludgeoning plus an additional 5 radiant damage. So 13 damage
All right.
there.
Oh, the crystal golem, it's all chipped and cracked and everywhere. It's kind of, as it kind of moves, it's like joints are all making like horrible crunching noises. You think like one good hit would take this thing down.
And that is all for the Lone Walker Lunareth sideshow.
Sideshow. Vroga, one good hit would take down this thing. Do you have it in you?
Okay,
You have
let's give it a
advantage.
try. Kind of shaking off like this glitter that's
It's just-
on the damn
Yep.
like
on your
axe at the
axe
moment.
now.
It's like
Yeah.
what the okay. She sparkles as she steps forward. Sparkles unintentionally. Okay, we're going to give it a shot. Okay, what do we got here? We have got... Okay, no, I am doing another one. And we've got 21 hit. There we go.
Roll damage.
Rolling damage. Oh, bollocks.
Oh, no.
3 plus 4 plus 3 is 10.
10 damage.
Okay.
That was your first attack, right?
That was my first attack.
Second attack.
Okay, I haven't used Bardic Inspiration yet. Is that useful for me?
If you miss, it will be.
If you
miss
miss,
by
then
just
you
a little
roll it
bit.
to add.
Okay,
Missed by a little
going
bit.
in.
And you have advantage
Okay,
again.
so that was a 16, so that is a miss.
Go
So,
ahead and
Did
roll
you-
again
Roll again.
Remember you
You
have
have
again.
advantage.
okay.
Advantage.
because the creature's
Oh, well, that was
glowing
even
right now,
worse.
so
That
you
was
can
13.
see.
But let me tell you,
Oh,
16 is
16
very
is
close.
Yeah, so you should roll
17.
Bardic
If
Inspiration.
you were
don't even need to
inspired by a
roll it, 'cause
bard.
The
Oh, yeah.
minimum you can
It'll
roll
always
is a
be
1,
one.
so you
yeah, I
hit,
keep forgetting it's
basically.
17 and not 19. For some reason, 19.
Would you like to use your Bardic
Okay,
Inspiration,
so we're
Sarah?
going in for some damage again?
Yeah.
Yay.
I've inspired
job, Bart.
you.
Okay, so that's 5 plus 4 plus 3 is 12.
All right, your axe just like cuts right through the center, and it like you leave like a huge gash, and the golem just kind of like snaps in half and falls to the ground and shatters into a zillion pieces. Whew. You have survived. a
Vroga
fight
like
with a thing.
raises her hands up like this, holding the axe, and then like glitter starts falling like out of her armor, and it's like This was a lot more badass than I imagined.
I love that.
All right. I think Lone Walker, you look like you got hit a couple times there. Would you like some healing?
Yes, I could use a spot of health.
All right. I think I'm going to do Cure Wounds at 4th level because you got real hit. So,
I'm at 27
oh dear.
out of more than 100.
Wow.
Oh boy.
Ouch.
Okay.
How many can you give him, Erica?
Let's see. 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. I'm not rolling great. 6. So let's see. 16 plus 4. So 20 for my 4th level spell because I rolled like crap.
All right.
20?
And you're,
All right.
you're the only one that needs healing, right?
I mean, I'm down to 102 out of 135.
Okay,
So-
gotcha. Well, I have.
So, yes.
the reason, the reason I
yes.
have mass healing word and a mass cure wounds.
Yeah, I have both of those as well, but I don't want to burn them at this point. 'Cause-
No.
Okay, let me give him another cure. Let me give
This
him
is
another,
doing great, though.
I am down to
give you-
93 out of 93.
Amazing.
Health is a team resource.
All right, so I think then we're just going to go
So are
ahead
magic
and
missiles.
Oh,
cast,
are they? They are.
we'll do a cure wounds at 5th level for you. Actually, no, it's going to apparently be 1st level. Maybe that's all I have left, it looks like. Oh, yeah, I ran out a bunch of spell slots. All right, cool. But I could do mass healing word. It would help everybody, and then we might as well get more out of it.
Would it actually be that much more?
44 plus 2 versus... oh, no. Wow. Why did I get so many for that? Why is 1st level cure wounds 10d8 plus 2? Wow.
What?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds not
No.
quite right.
It doesn't sound
No,
right.
it should be
No, it does
2d8
not sound
plus
right.
2.
Why does it say 10 then? That's really fascinating.
I'm not sure.
Are you
Are you
upcasting it
looking?
as a
Because I
higher
can see at
spell
5th
that's-
level, it's 10d8 plus 2. If you cast it at 5th level.
Oh, I see. There we go. Yep, that's what was happening. I was looking at it wrong. It was saying I had it at 1st, but then
Yes.
yeah, I was looking at the 5th level.
You could theoretically cast it as high as that, which would
If I had.
expensive.
If
But
you
yeah,
had the spell.
Yeah.
if you have the slots.
All right. Here we go. Let's cast this at least. Okay, so there we get you another
Yay.
2d8 plus 2.
Thank you both.
14
very
more.
much.
Absolutely.
And I will burn another. This time I'll do a 2nd level spell and do another Cure Wounds. I'm still rolling like crap. Oh my god! I rolled a 2 and a 1 on 2d8.
Welcome
you.
to my club, Erica.
Thank you for your service to creating drama through bad dice rolling.
So you get 8 total.
Yay. No, I'm doing all right now. Doing all right.
Good.
Oh, wait.
I'm down, but I'm not down very much. So
Yeah. And I want to hold on to my lay on hands until we're
yeah, that's a good
facing
idea.
the big bad, right?
We could also take a little rest.
I don't know.
We could try.
I mean, we could just sit in this hallway for an hour if we wanted to.
Good.
But good.
There might be better places up ahead, though.
Sure, DM. Sure. There might be better places up ahead.
Shall we explore?
Let's do it.
A heavy set of double doors is right ahead of you that Okazar was totally about to open before somebody squeezed his desiccated eye. that was Nis.
I figured, of course.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So let's
Could
open the
we have
door.
like
It was a
gone
distraction,
after the
okay?
golem
It was a
bef-
distraction.
like, after
It was
that?
very distracting.
It was.
very, very distracting. All right, we can open the door.
All right, Melius opens the door.
What an exciting fight! I'm glad we all made it through.
There's kind of a strange shaped chamber beyond with some doors and hallways leading to it. This room it has a bunch of like just kind of cushions scattered around on the floor. There's some kind of crystalline columns holding up the ceiling, and in the kind of the middle of the room amongst the cushions scattered on the floor, you see what looks like the body of a dragonborn in purple robes.
Oh, no.
Oh, dum dum dum.
Oh,
Dude, you did.
like dead?
How?
Well-
yeah, like
Mostly did.
Doesn't look great from where you're standing. The way they are collapsed doesn't look like they are resting peacefully. You can see like it looks like they're possibly lying in a pool of dried blood.
all right. I'm going to rush forward and rush in and tell me if I need to stop at any point before I reach the body.
All right. Reed Coral rushes to the side of the fallen Dragonborn librarian. You recognize it looks like it is indeed Maya Stan, the missing Dragonborn librarian.
How long do I think he's been dead? Has it been
Give me
less
a
than
medicine
minute?
check.
Medicine, you say? Sure, I can do that.
I've heard of that.
19.
19. You flip the body over to look because he was
Carefully.
He was lying face down. He has been dead for quite a while.
Okay.
The pool of blood around him is dried, and you can see specifically that he seems to have died from a pretty horrible abdominal wound. And you see a dagger lying next to him. It seems like it might be have been self-inflicted.
Oh.
I feel like now's the time to cast Speak with Dead.
Okay. Wow.
As you cast it, I begin to sing, "Oh, Maya Stan."
Yeah.
I was a fan. Your
Can
dagger
you
lays
remind
from your own
us
hand.
of what Speak with Dead does? Because the chances that I do it correctly are low.
Well, first, it causes a bard to sing.
Yep.
Apparently. So I'm granting the semblance of life and intelligence to a corpse of my choice. I choose that one.
Yep, that one. Check.
Yep.
I choose you, Maya Stan.
So it can answer the questions that I pose. It has to still have a mouth, and it can't be undead. So is
Correct.
he
Check
undead?
and check.
Okay, just that's very
Nope.
important.
It's just dead, not undead.
And if anybody else has used this spell on him already in the last 10 days, it automatically fails.
yeah, you only get one shot at it.
Yeah, but it seems like it's working.
Yep.
Yay.
And I believe you get it's a finite number of questions you get
Yes.
to pose, correct?
I get 5 questions. It only knows what it knew in life,
Yep.
including the languages. And, just like it, answers are usually brief, cryptic, repetitive. It's under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you're hostile or if it recognizes you as an enemy. I don't think he thinks I'm an enemy. So it's not actually alive. It's just that the corpse is speaking.
All right.
Okay.
I imagine just like as Reed Coral is kind of casting a spell, like the torches in the room kind of flicker and the lights kind of go dim, and you can hear kind of whispered breathing coming from the fallen corpse of the Dragonborn librarian, and his eyes like weakly open and kind of stare up at you in kind of a weird, unblinking way.
I'm conferring with my friends.
You do now get to ask 5 questions.
5 questions. Yes. I think an important one is to ask if there are any vulnerabilities. How can we kill Maya Stan?
We should tell.
the name, right?
Well, that's Maya.
Maya Stan. This is
Maya
Maya Stan.
Wait, no, not Maya Stan.
Maya
Sorry.
Stan already. Maya
the
Stan
other
is
one.
dead.
Valen.
Valid. We
Starnaster.
should tell him who we are too. Like you should tell him where we come so that he knows that we're from.
Not technically
Or
questions.
it knows that we're
No,
from.
it's this is an.
Doesn't work like that.
I turn to Melis and say, this is not a creature. It can't learn any new information. Us telling it anything would be useless. So
So it's like a large language model.
Yeah, I was going to make the same joke.
Maya Stan GPT.
Reed Coral, he doesn't look that big.
Yeah. More like a medium language model.
Oh, so like Apple Intelligence.
Oh, amazing.
Okay, so first question. Let's see.
You guys, casting,
Yeah, I know. I
listen,
should have thought of this.
Casting Speak with Dead, genius move. Everything that happens after this will be held to that same standard of credibility. It is clear you're unprepared. Like such a perfect move. Great. Definitely going to be useful if you have any good questions for him, which it's unclear if
Should
you have
we maybe
any,
explain-
let alone 5.
If we explain why we're here.
You can't learn anything.
Nope.
It can't learn anything new.
Oh, that's right. It can't look.
Yeah. So okay. So all right. I am a compassionate, somewhat person. So the first question is, how did you die? Because obviously his parent is going to want to know the answer to that.
And Maya Sansadar, it's the corpse has been animated. There are still kind of thoughts and memories and maybe some feelings here, but the creature that is not really here anymore, and there's kind of a weird raspy kind of, it's almost just like it's not so much that the corpse is speaking as so much as just like sound is kind of rattling out of his mouth, and I took my own life.
All right. Well, at least that confirms what I medically thought happened. Although it does feel a little bit like a waste of a question.
Does anyone, do we feel like this is for sure Maestan Sadar? Like what if it was just a corpse that has been...
That's true. I mean, I could ask the name, but we know that Maestan Sadar was here, and we know that he's a Dragonborn. And we haven't heard of any other Dragonborn being here. Did we see any pictures?
He's wearing the purple robes of the Avowed from Candlekeep Library.
Okay.
The chances that there would be another Avowed here are pretty
I think I'm in the mindset of that last adventure where the person was not the person and was a different person. So anyway, that's fine.
What is the best way to kill Sarnaster?
Sarnaster will return if her organs are still safe.
Okay. Important information. All right. I turned to everybody else and say, like, other questions. What do we have any?
Well,
I could just rattle them off.
I have no other questions. No.
We are assuming. Well, okay, hold on. Those the organs that we destroyed in the other room were not hers.
So it's confusing because there's kind of multiple things going on with organs here. And there are organs that have been placed in creatures, right? So, for example, there were organs inside the crystal golems that you fought in the main room. The organs that had, basically, it's a swap, right? One in, one out. So the Mummy Lord takes out your organ and puts her organ in. So the Canopic golems were walking around with a Mummy Lord's organ, and their original organ had been stashed in a Canopic jar. So
there were stitches on. Were there like stitches on the people to show where they had been put in? Yeah. I look in Maestan's clothes to see if he has the telltale stitches.
Nice.
Well, it looks like he opened them up with a dagger. And in fact, as you're looking, Reed Coral, there's at first maybe you just thought it was like a rock or something, but it looks like Maestan Sadar died from this horrible self-inflicted abdominal wound, took something out of his torso and smashed it. It was something rock-like.
Wow.
Okay.
So
badass move.
Brave.
So Maestan Sadar, I think you would know from your very high medicine check, was carrying an organ. Looks like maybe the pancreas of the Mummy Lord. Removed it and destroyed it, but did not live through the full procedure.
So who else have we found that we know for sure has an organ in them?
From there were a bunch of jars that Nis poked around in, and I believe you found in those jars there were some that were empty and looked like they had possibly been earmarked for some of you, right?
Yep.
Right.
But you, I believe, found a brainstem, some kidneys, and I think those were both basically kind of accounted for with the first two crystal golems.
Right.
You also found the pancreas, a left eye, and a heart.
Right.
Okay, and the pancreas we think is what was in Maestan?
Yeah. And you remember the Canopic jars were cryptically, there were symbols like a cat and a sword and a crystal ball, a wand, and a book. The pancreas
was in the book library.
Okay, we also do we have with us the literal book that our names appeared in, or did that get left behind at the library?
You either have it or have knowledge of it.
Okay, I just want to know, like, what were the most recent names on there? We've already accounted for Maestan.
The most recent recent names on the book were, in addition to your own, were Myastan, Zemruthal, Zarin Zoradius. Those were the two followers of Sarnaster who you fought in the first plane. Okazor, also accounted for, and a name you recognize because you've met her, Alessia Basir.
Right.
Yes. And
we were going to try to help her.
She currently has the organ.
Yeah, she was way back in the basically you met her when you entered this demiplane. And I think you poked around in her room possibly.
Yes.
I think it's safe to assume based on things that she had in her room and the canopic jar that was smashed. She had like a cat figurine, and there was a cat jar that Nis magic missiled open, and inside that cat jar was a heart.
It's a heart.
Okay. So I turn to Recoil turns to Lone Walker and I say, Lone Walker, would you please go check the corpse of the being that we just smashed and see if you find an eye?
Lone Walker turns and walks out
alone.
And yes, I walk this lonely road and begins to search the crystal corpse.
All right. Among the perhaps thousands, if not millions, of sharp crystal shards on the ground, you find it's hard to find because it's tiny. There is like a stone eye. And it looks like it was Okazor was a tiefling gladiator who wore an eye patch. It looks like this eye was kind of like stashed behind the eye patch.
And Lone Walker lifts it up and turns and shows everyone.
Feels like we have now, I think, discovered all of the body parts that Nis found in the Canopic Jars.
I think they are now accounted for.
They're all accounted for,
Yes.
And the idea is basically by having all of these things in various followers, the Mummy Lord it's like an insurance policy, right? She can come back as long as parts of her are walking around out there.
We're in a situation
from the dead.
We're in a situation where there is the one person who is alive, who Nis magic missiled the thing that carried her heart probably, and inside of her is Valen's heart.
Right,
Yes.
but the heart was her actual heart is still okay. We have it, I believe.
It's in a bag. Yeah.
It's in a bag.
Gotcha.
It's in a wet sack.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nis has got a body part bag.
Okay, great. Good job, Nis.
Yeah.
So
Somehow
that.
I didn't forget about the wet bag part of our previous.
How could we ever?
okay, so I'm wondering
Surgery
if
time.
maybe it's a good question to like this. Myastan's dead. He can't learn anything new, but he may have known who had all of the bits. I think maybe saying, besides these, is there anyone else? I think that's a good question. Yes?
A great question.
yeah.
Okay. So I turn back to Myastan and I say, besides you, Zemthral, Zarin, Okazor, and Alicia, is anyone else a host for Sarnaster's organs currently?
Sarnaster had plans, but they were incomplete.
Yes.
Okay. I assume he's referring to us.
Yes.
We already,
Oh, yeah.
We
Totally.
already did our thing where we checked for stitches. We're all clean. We're good. So we have 2 more questions.
So my understanding, I guess, at this point would be if we put the right heart back in the other person and then killed Valen, that would, like, basically if we swap the hearts back and destroy
I think we
Valen's
determined
heart.
that would kill her. If I'm remembering right, we have to. If there's a possibility that she could live, if we killed Sarnaster, and then quickly switched the hearts, then yeah.
I forget how many of you multi-classed into heart surgeon.
I mean, my medicine score is pretty high.
Okay,
Yeah,
one. The answer is one of you.
Yeah, certainly.
My medicine, my medicine.
Look, you are the
plus
finest doctors in this pocket dimension.
3. That's true. Man, I can.
Tony, am I right in remembering that? Like, obviously, it would be.
I believe
if we wanted
that.
to be,
My memory is limited, but that sounds right.
yeah, like if we wanted to be sure, we would have just killed her. But
Right.
we're not going to.
There
do
is,
that.
and she kind of presented.
I was up for the killing.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
there was an ethical boundary in that you
Like,
could
I could
just
just
kill her.
I'm
she'd be
lawful.
way easier to kill than one of these canopic golems. But she is also just an innocent. So.
Eh.
Who among us? It's true.
Yes.
She seemed pretty high on the innocent level. Look, it's just the tragic story of an unfortunate graduate student who has fallen in with a horrible mummy lord advisor.
That happens too often.
Okay,
and
that's
it's so much. It's like
honestly.
Suddenly
you should've
Sarah
gone
come
to grad
around. So she's like,
Whom among us?
when you explain it like that.
So
She has tenure. What can you do?
Star-crossed lovers.
So the question really is in what order and how quickly.
Yes.
So we know that Okazor was taking us to, or
Yes.
said he was taking us to Sarnaster. So Sarnaster is probably in this direction. So I'm not sure.
And I was just gonna say there are there's a doorway to the west. There's a little hallway and a doorway to the east, and then there's a very long. Why so many hallways? Adventure. Very long hallway leading off to the north. I think that you could probably infer from your other travels around this strange crystalline pocket dimension that you just have that sense that Valen Sarnaster is to the west of here.
Yeah. I already asked how to kill him.
It
Should I
does
ask
also
about?
occur to you, this room with these cushions, not a bad place to
Nice
take a
place to
rest.
sleep, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow,
how
Tony,
many
you were
rooms
right.
with
There
cushions
is
do I
someplace
give you?
better.
Yeah, you were right. You weren't lying to us.
How did I know? It's like I'm
I mean, aside
some
from
kind
the
of master
dead
of
guy in the
dungeons.
middle of the room.
Yeah.
Well, sort of
okay.
dead.
Kind of dead.
All right,
Mostly
how about
dead.
let's maybe we should ask about vulnerabilities, and immunities.
Oh, I thought we were setting up for a therapy session. Like, I don't know.
You
if
still
Walker
have
wants to
two
do
questions about for poor Maya Stan Sadar.
All right, so I will ask tactically in a battle, what is the best way to defeat Sarnaster in this particular lifetime?
Maya Stan kind of, not totally animated, but there's almost like a shaking of the shoulders, and the poor unfortunate dragonborn says, "Aim for the eyes."
Okay,
Good to know.
okay,
All right.
good. All right,
One
we've got
question remains.
One last question, friends.
Do we want to ask we still don't know, do we kill Sarnaster first and then quickly do the heart surgery, or do we have to kill the other one and then kill, or do we have to start the heart surgery and then kill Sarnaster?
What's in the sarcophagus? Do we know that?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's a good
At the
question.
bottom of the pit?
Yeah, let's ask
Ooh,
that. Yes.
that could be Sarnaster.
All right. What is in the sarcophagus at the bottom of the pit?
The false tomb contains only misfortune.
Okay.
Okay.
False tomb.
Okay.
Good to know.
Fine.
False.
Don't open it, Ness.
I didn't go down there.
I'm proud of you.
What other secrets and surprises await us here in this horrible pocket dimension plagued by mummy lords and canopic golems? Will our next session involve surgery, voluntary or others? Will our adventurers cut a path to Valen Sarmaster and confront the mummy lord, or explore further within her pocket dimension for answers to questions such as these? Tune in next time to Total Party Kill. I decided the session ended right then. I don't know if you saw me doing that. That was me deciding it had been enough. So I was like, I prefer when they commit to something before the session ends.
Oh,
so
I was
prepare.
about to be
There's
let's do a long rest.
No time. You're welcome to take a long. You're certainly welcome to take a short rest. I don't know if I would. Long rest is.
What if but here's the thing. I have a spell called Guards and Wards. Which it lasts for 24 hours.
Okay.
And during those 24 hours, it creates a ward that protects up to 2,500 square feet of floor space. It does 4 amazing actions, fills all of the warded corridors, making them heavily obscured, locks all of the doors that are sealed by an arcane lock, fills all the stairs in the warded area from top to bottom as in the web spell, and then also does either Dancing Lights, Magic Mouth, Stinging Cloud, Gust of Wind, or Suggestion, as well as I can choose individuals that are unaffected by the spell's effects.
I'm not gonna lie,
Holy
that's a pretty good spell. I was like,
good
there's
spell,
there's
but-
no way you're gonna sell me on this being a good idea. I'm like, all right, that's not that bad. Let us take
But
a
I mean,
break
I
and
feel
then you
like-
discuss it next time.
Yeah, okay.
So
that's a good idea.
shall we take a 10-minute break? Come back at
10-minute break.
10-minute break.
5:25ish
Sounds
and
Can I
record
ask
another
a
hour.
mechanics question? How do I do the short rest thing?
Well, we're going to see if it's going to be a short or a long, and then I'll tell you
figure
all
it
about
out.
it.
Cool.
All right,
All right.
I'm gonna go find a
And we're back. Yeah, I mean, we were kind of back before, but now we're really back for sure.
We're really back.
Super
I
back.
feel so back.
How is everyone doing? You ready to play more Dungeon or Dragon?
Sure.
Hang on, I gotta put up my hood.
Tony, I just want to point out again
Okay.
something that I thought long ago when we were playing this, which is, what a perfect adventure for my character who is unable to attack most of the enemies.
Sorry. I mean, you can attack. They just has no effect. So
Yay!
Strong.
I will tell you. I mean, sorry, Jason. Maybe you've defeated all of the Canopic golems.
Yeah, maybe we have. That's nice.
Maybe I have. Yeah. Should
A girl
we
can
just
dream.
jump into stuff, or is there stuff to figure out?
I
think we can
should.
jump into stuff.
Do we
Well,
want to
there
take a
is a-
long
I mean-
rest?
Door.
Do we want to figure out whether we're short resting or long resting as part of the podcast, or do we want to do that and then jump into a rest at the beginning of the podcast?
I never know. It depends how long you guys argue about it. I mean, strategize.
What is maybe this is more important. I don't know if we do want to do it before, or if, I mean, I guess we can just decide after we're talking about this if it's in the show or not. But what is the reason to against doing a long rest, given that interesting spell?
Well, we'd have to find a place that we could actually use it for sure. Can it only do one of those things or all of those
No,
things at the
all
same
of
time?
them.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I just my thought is that an ancient mummy lord that's so powerful would be able to overcome all of those things and come at us if it wanted to. So we wouldn't. I still don't think we'd be guaranteed a long rest, but we could try
Let me
it.
check that piece because I think there's even something for that, which is kind of wild. Let me see here.
What's the spell called?
Are we going to? Aren't we
Guards
going to
and
fight
wards.
the mummy lord anyway, though?
That is, I mean, I think the problem
no,
there
it
is the
can.
question
No, there'd
of,
be.
I think so.
do
each
you,
one
because you
can be
more or less
dispelled.
know where Valen Sarnaster
Yeah.
is. Do
So
you
if
want
it
to go and
comes to
fight the
us, then
or
that's fine.
or do you want to go and potentially find other things that might help you in your battle in this area? I mean, theoretically, you could fight the big bad and then explore. I always feel like that is just narratively upside down.
Reed Quarrel is thinking that the more we explore, the more battered we're going to get, and the more bad
Yes.
shape we're going to be in for the big
Yeah.
bad. So
I would say there are several, and you even, for example, if you remember way back at the southern part of the map, like you saw a room full of mirrors and stuff, and you're like, no, we're not going to do that. There was a dais with a big sword hidden inside of it, and you're like, we're not going to f with that. And you're now at a place where there's other hallways leading to things. So yeah, I mean, I think there's basically the question of, is there things that you want to be gained / risk exploring further, or do you want to take the fight to Valen Sarnaster possibly after some kind of rest?
I mean,
I think we should
fight
start
would-
the episode and figure it out in the episode.
Okay,
All right.
go for it.
Is that fair? I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe it'll all
sure.
be cut out. Welcome back to Total Party Kill. It's me, Tony Sindelar. I'm a dungeon master. I use he, him pronouns. Today, we are continuing one of our Candlekeep mysteries, the mystery of the Canopic Golem. It's just called the Canopic Golem. And it's actually not called that. It's called the Canopic Being. I'm great at Dungeons and Dragons. I'm okay at podcasting. Welcome back. Allow me to introduce our players. They will introduce their characters, and then we'll argue about what they're going to do next. That's how it works here on Total Party Kill. First up, it's Micah Sargent.
Oh, I'm first. Hi. I am Micah Sargent. I play Ajguri Lonewalker Mako Tatahani, a Goliath paladin. He and I both use he, him pronouns.
Also joining us, it's Erica Ensign.
Hello. I play Reed Quarrel Kilgariff, a human cleric. Pronouns she, her, just like mine. And Reed Quarrel really hates the undead, especially mummy lords.
Next up, it's Brian Guffey. Welcome back, Brian.
Hello, I play Melius Starsinger, the Eladrin bard, who took a few levels of druid. Melius is really mad about innocents being harmed, so is super pissed about this adventure.
Yeah, a lot of innocents, including yourselves, possibly have been harmed.
Yes, both our pronouns are they them.
Thank you, Brian. And next up, it's Sarah Bickerton.
Kia ora. I'm Sarah. I play Vroga Trosbane, a half-orc barbarian. She's we both have she, her pronouns. She's at the moment is a little bit annoyed because she's still finding it's like non-magical glitter now in weird crevices, and it's like wandering around the room just trying to like get it out of the little awkward bits at the moment.
There's no weird crevices. We have the crevices we have. Also joining us, it's Jason Snell.
Hello. I am playing Nis. Let's see. Her likes sorcery, education, higher education.
Yes.
And her dislikes golems she can't hit with any of her good spells.
All right, our adventurers are currently.
Melius, I want you to know.
You go.
Melius is very interested in having a conversation with us after this. Melius has been looking for something to sponsor in the mortal world, and I think a school of education would be really great, and I could perform there.
That's right. We have a very nice stage in the middle of our skull-shaped main building on campus. Yes,
beautiful.
A lot of open visiting professor positions that do not pay competitively.
Wow.
Helps that I'm
That sounds so much like real life.
You know,
sorry.
Given
I meant
that to
escapism.
get to Lizard Folk Sorcery University, you have to go through a nearly impassable swamp. We're doing pretty good. Pretty good.
LSU.
So what are our adventurers up to? They're in this weird pocket dimension controlled by a mummy lord. They have fought some crystalline canopic golems. They've currently found themselves in kind of a little meditation room where sadly they have found the body of Myastan Sadar, a missing librarian from Candlekeep Library. Myastan seems to have killed himself in an attempt to limit the control of the mummy lord, who has been placing organs in various followers, seemingly some of them against their will. Reed Quarrel hosted a little conversation, little Animate Dead side chat with Myastan, and you've learned some important information about potentially confronting the Valen Sarnaster, Mummy Lord, and Oracle. The question at this point is what to do next. Valen Sarnaster's lair, to our knowledge, is off to the west, but there are other places within this pocket dimension that could be explored to the north, to the east, and elsewhere. Do those hidden chambers contain things that would help you in your conflict to come, or simply burn through your spell slots and precious hit points that you need for that fight? And of course, there's the eternal question of, do they take some kind of rest? How safe is it? What do they want to do? Players, what happens next?
I have an important question sort of related to that. Have we come across anything, or has anybody told us anything that makes us think we are on a clock of some sort?
I think the closest that you had was potentially if Myastan Sadar was alive and in danger. That was your ticking clock, and I feel like that clock don't
That
tick
alarm went
anymore.
off.
Yeah, sorry, Myastan, that we had to kill one librarian to bring drama to this adventure.
Not cool, man.
Well, my recommendation, and it's just a recommendation, is that we take a long rest because we probably need it. And if in doing so, it brings the big bad to our door, then we'll fight the big bad, because we probably should do that anyway.
Yeah. Okay. In that case, I think we should. I mean, for podcasting purposes, it's not great, but I think it would be smart to take a short rest and then take a long rest, because then at least we will have used our hit dice.
Do you not get your short rest like in the first hour of the long rest?
Oh, I don't know. Does it work that way, Tony? Can we?
I hope so.
I
That seems like
believe
how
it's happening.
sleep should work at the very least.
I mean, if a short rest is 1
okay,
hour,
good.
then
Yeah.
after an hour,
that
you
makes
should have a short rest. And
Look,
then
Okay, perfect.
Look,
perfect.
a long
fire
rest
higher.
already operates on the fantasy premise that I wake up 8 hours later and feel great.
I
think
know,
I've
right?
never
God.
done in my life. So
Okay,
yeah.
so
I
is-
think the next question though is, do you take it here in this meditation chamber, which does have some lovely cushions but has multiple entrances and exits, or do you scope out a more secure location for that long rest?
I did check with my spell, and it's particularly flexible. I would be able to lock all of the doors in this case.
Okay.
So we would, because I can do it in 100 100 5-foot contiguous squares if I want.
And remind us the name of this powerful spell that will protect you for your rest.
Guards and wards.
That's pretty good.
Gods and
I wish I had some guards.
wards.
Takes 1 hour to cast, so there's your short rest. There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
And my Melius has to play the bongos during those hours.
The whole hour.
The whole hour. You guys are like, I'm trying to take a short rest here, and he's like, they're like, I'm gonna protect you for a long rest. It's worth it.
Whatever. I'm from Madison. I'm used to it.
Could do that, or we could go back to like even the room where we found the woman who's got the
You could, or
heart
there are
condition, and just
there are
hide
some
there.
doors that you haven't opened yet that might be great places to rest.
Yeah, I don't know. I trusted you the first time and it worked, and so I feel like if I trust you again, it will.
That was it. So you're
Shame
never
on
going to
us,
trust
yeah.
me again. My
Correct.
God.
In the game, at least.
In the game.
I think we just.
Take it.
I think we should just take your chances here.
Let's just do
Okay,
that.
Let's do it,
I was
yeah.
gonna say.
Nope. Erica's counterhanding me. Erica outranks me on this podcast. Erica.
No,
go.
I just wanted to say, like, we still don't have Oh, actually, let me ask Tony. In all of the information that we have learned, have we determined or gotten any clues as to how long it would take Varen Sarnaster to come back? We know that she can
true.
come back if any of her organs live on. But is it just like she knocks down and she gets up again? You're never going to keep her down?
No,
or...
I think it's reference acknowledged. I believe it's that basically she would return within a day.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's like
right.
basically she would be destroyed, turn to dust, and then like reform around another organ.
Okay. All right. So my thought was like if it was in like 10 minutes or something, we should go back and get Alessia. But since we got her, we'll just leave Alessia locked up.
Yeah.
And we can do surgery later.
Yeah.
All right. So,
There's always time for surgery,
Always time.
Erica.
Sarah, at the top of your character sheet,
Yep.
You will see the long rest button.
Let me
Yep.
cast my
You
spell.
click on that.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Tony, are we going to be successful at a long rest? Okay, he says yes.
I gave the great podcasting a thumbs up. It's fine.
We're
Make
successful
sure-
because I cast my spell, or even if I didn't cast my spell.
I think that locks it in.
All right, cool, great. Let me go ahead and cast.
And
it.
also,
There we
guess
go.
what? You then get that spell slot back after your
You'll
long
get it back.
rest.
Exactly.
All right. I think that was an extra good idea. It's tricky. There's no ticking clock here, but I think you also get the idea that like Valen Sarnaster knows where you are at all moments. So even if you were perhaps had put a lot of security in place, she knows where you are. And if she wanted to get there, she could probably figure it out. All right. So, I'm sorry, Micah, you conclude
A couple
your
of things.
instructions.
Make sure that you have the green checkbox next to reset maximum. And then here's the big quirk. You click take long rest, and then it's going to start a countdown. You need to click it again before the countdown ends.
Okay.
It's
Once
like,
you've
do you
done that,
really
you'll
mean this?
see-
They don't want to
Do
let
you
you
really
click
wanna
it by
do that?
accident, basically.
Yeah.
I
So
do.
then you should see long rest taken at the bottom, and everything should
Yep.
be
And
reset.
all my hit points have reset.
Nice.
Beautiful.
I do need to figure out what things I've done because here's the fun part is that so this lasts for 24 hours. Now I guess I can dispel it at will probably. Can I? Oh, you can? Okay, cool. Because but it might be helpful for us if we needed it.
You'll be okay.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Within
fun
the
stuff
warded
that's here
area.
for us if we need to run back.
If you
here.
need to
So
run back, yeah.
we have the whole day.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
All right. People are healed. People have spell slots back. People feel like they have not fought 3 Canopic golems, just slam you for
God, like,
30
honestly.
damage without breaking a sweat. I think the next thing, I'm trying to guide you along here. Do you want to head toward Valen Sarnaster's lair, which is to the
Yes.
west, or do you
Yep.
want to head north or east or elsewhere? I heard some people say yes for
It
west.
is time
Yes,
for
let's
Van.
go.
Rogue is all about let's just go hit them.
All right.
Yep.
Innocents
You
have been
head
harmed.
to the west of this meditation room. There's a heavy set of doors leading into, I think we would call this a foyer or foyer.
Oh.
Maybe a vestibule.
Antechamber.
No
Antechamber.
way.
Yeah, it's more of an antechamber.
Oh, I don't
than
like
a,
the
vestibule.
antechamber
Ew.
because if an antechamber comes in contact with a chamber, they destroy each other.
Oh, then we're in trouble.
Yeah.
Then you get
and
warped. Then you get warp flight.
I'm gonna instead of reading the description
moly.
of the official description of the antechamber, I'm gonna start with the thing that catches your eye right away. Is that in the middle of this ornate
my
chamber
God.
is a large floating eye. It's about the size of a beach ball. It's just an eyeball with an iris. And I think as you kind of make your way into the room or linger by the doorway, it's up to you. The eye is just staring at you. As you perhaps try and avert your eyes, you take in the rest of this chamber. This is a very strange chamber. You can see kind of a normal set of double doors on the south side that you might infer leads to places you've been to. But then the northern wall of this chamber is like sloped at like a 45-degree angle toward you, and kind of way up in the wall is a set of double doors. They're like a good 20 feet off the ground, but it's like they must lead into some kind of chamber or space that's both north and above this chamber.
When you say 45 degrees sloped in, do you mean the top or the bottom is closer to us?
The top.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it
it's
would
like
be
a trapezoid.
Yeah, it would be like real hard to climb as opposed to just annoying to climb, I guess.
It's like the attic
Excellent.
bedroom that I used to have.
Yes. Okay.
I
Lunareth
did
is
also
going
think
to
of an attic bedroom I had.
Fly up to that top one.
Okay. Lunareth's going to go in there and
Question,
fight
Tony,
Valen Sarnester
does
by
the-
her. Yeah.
Does the big floating gross eyeball in the middle of the room notice us? Like
Oh, yeah.
indicate that it's
Yes.
looking at it?
It is.
Okay.
It's yeah. It is
Yeah.
making eye contact. It seems like probably
Okay.
Wow.
the main thing it can do. It might
The
occasionally
only thing it could do.
it might occasionally look from one of you to the other, but it
I
is
see.
following you and tracking your
I see.
movements.
So
I'm going to cast Arcana.
I walk behind it and see if it follows me and
Oh,
then
yeah.
goes back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah, because
does
how
that.
could it keep eyes on?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay,
Yeah, so
that's
it gets it might look it looks possibly like
Mm-hmm.
it's moving very quickly, but it's trying to keep all of you in frame.
All right.
So I cast an Arcana check. I want to. Is this?
Oh yeah,
an
this is
arcane
magic.
eye?
Yeah.
I mean, no, it could just be a giant eye from a
know
giant
what?
The big
monster.
floating eyeball is magic?
Hey, it could be a naturally occurring. It is specifically, not obviously it's magic, but it is specifically somebody has conjured this thing. You suspect, just based on the fact that it's an eye, that they can see, possibly even hear, and otherwise through it. But it is not a monster. For example, you could have a floating eye that was just a monster. This is not a monster. This is a magic in action situation here.
So we
Got
could
it.
dispel it.
Yeah.
Right.
So apparently one can actually
does look
just
like
walk
it is.
into Mordor.
It is physical. You could also interact with it in, physically.
You could poke it.
You could.
Oh my god!
poke
No,
it!
you remember the last time somebody did something to an eye?
I remember the last time I did something to an orb, but that
Yes,
wasn't.
it's
That was
true.
Elevore.
Oh yeah, actually, speaking of doing things to eyes, I want to say that while we were resting, we destroyed the eye that Lone Walker found in Okuzor,
Sure.
just to make sure that like all of the organs that we had
Right, yeah,
access
fine.
to
Gotcha.
were destroyed. Also, I had I said funeral rites for Maya Stan Sedar overnight. So
Excellent.
Yeah.
And I
By
wrote
the way,
a song.
it's like Vroga is very, very on board with Team Poke the Eye. Just saying.
Don't make me use command on you, Vroga.
It's an eye. It's a big. I want to poke it.
It's definitely an eye. It's also, to be clear, it's a very large eye. If this came from any kind of creature, it would have been a very large creature. The eye is bigger than your heads.
okay, do we?
I'm doing
does
a
any
quick
of us
scan
know-
just to think of the size of the heads of these various creatures. No, it's bigger than all of your heads. Not combined, but individually.
All right. Do we know? I mean, I got a 13 on Arcana. Do we know like what this spell is? What?
Yeah, I got a 25,
Exactly what it
so,
is. Like,
yeah.
obviously, it's magical, but is it something you've run across before?
Create eyeball.
I think you have not encountered this exact thing before, but I think it's safe to say that it is it is something that somebody with probably various types of oracular abilities.
It's Tasha's hideous eyeball.
To basically kind of track you and anticipate your movements. I think there have been other things around the pocket dimension that were just kind of spying on you. This is something a little bit more than that. In fact,
can we also
you did a bunch of kind of trying to I don't know, for lack of a better word, trick it, right? It seemed to almost anticipate your movements as you were moving around near it.
So if I performed for it, everybody else couldn't get around it and go do something without it knowing.
I mean, I think if it is an eye. If you put yourselves 180 degrees
that's
away
true.
from it, it would probably just be there spinning or something.
Yeah, what would be the point of it, though? It knows we're here.
To piss off an eye, Erica, which is its own reward.
I mean,
Right,
honestly, what Recoil wants to do is walk up to it, flip it off, and say, Vroga, hit it. So,
I mean, fair.
I mean,
the
Vroga's
conjured
really
eye.
bouncing. She's I want to hit it.
we're right here.
It's
We're
got
going
to do
that way.
hers. Yeah.
But we also need to reconcile Lunareth flying up. Does Lunareth see anything up there?
Okay, Lunareth flies up. There's a big set of double doors on the slanted wall there. They are very ornate. There's a bunch of eye imagery carved into the doors. You even see kind of Lunareth kind of sees like motes of dust that are kind of drifting toward the door, and perhaps even kind of going a little bit on the seams around the door. The light seems weird here, kind of ethereal.
So the fact that Lunareth just flew up there, and I'm assuming the eye saw that happen, I don't think that there's any downside to trying to take out the eye unless it has defensive capabilities that we're not aware of. But if it does, then it would be at our back when we go in to try to fight the big bad. So
True.
Right.
I think we should just I want to go with plan,
get the
flip it
eye
off and
out.
hit it.
Let's all get right up next. Well, those of us who hit close, I'm going to walk up to it.
How many people does it take to take out one eye?
It depends on how big and tough the eye is.
Eyes are notoriously squishy.
3,
Not a doctor.
2,
1.
eye attack.
And does
Yeah,
a
I flip it
27
off
hit
and
an
smash
eye?
A 27 hits an eye, Micah Sargent.
All right. That's going to be 12 bludgeoning damage.
You hit it with your warhammer, and it's like hitting a wet trash bag. It splorches against the floor of the kind of sandy floor of the pocket dimension, and just kind of splatters into horrible goo.
And Vroga's stomps her foot and was like, dude, what was I was going to hit it? Seriously.
Also,
The
everybody that
indecisiveness
crowded around it
lost you
gets
that
eye
kill.
goo on your skin.
You're dripping. And
Yeah.
I'm dripping with eye goo going.
Yeah, why did you all crowd around
There's
it?
glitter in the eye.
for Lone
now.
Walker.
Oh,
There's
no.
glitter in the
I
goo.
know, glitter and eye goo. It's
You should have just put. You should have just put the
There's
glitter
glitter
on the
in that
eye.
there goo.
If you had put the glitter on the eye, it would have been forever irritated.
Yeah.
Oh, true. All right. now
Unclear
it
what
can't-
you have accomplished here,
hurt
other
us.
than being mean to a floating eye.
It can't hurt us now.
Well, now they also
Unclear.
may
Could
not
have
know.
hurt you before.
Right. Well, they also may not know exactly when we
Yeah.
go through the door or what kind of preparations we make to do that.
Yeah, what if we're out here summoning a bunch of people to help
Demons?
us?
Yeah, is that what you're doing now? You summon
Yeah,
things?
watch me. I'm rolling for summoning.
Watching.
Yeah, I'm watching you because you took away my eye squishing. Just
Yeah, I don't have anything to summon other than the Lunareth, who is already here. Are we ready to proceed to the north?
Let me ask you just a practical question here. This they did give me a side view of this chamber because that's how they do it. Let me just show you this again. So, slanted wall. I guess that's not 45 degrees. Whatever. It's 45 degrees in my head. Doorway is a good 20 feet up. How do you get there? If you're not
The
Pegasus?
door.
Okay.
Right.
So I think
You're
Lunar
not a
could
Pegasus.
Rope.
Yeah,
Yeah, Lunareth
could
could
fly
fly.
one person up. I feel like someone who's strong and tough, and that person could try to open the door and determine if it's locked and if we need to try to pick the lock or anything. But then ferry us up.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, so Lunareth comes back down. Lone Walker climbs aboard Lunareth, and they fly up to the thing. And Lone Walker is going to like lightly try the door.
The door is it's unlocked.
All right, so Lone
That's
Walker lets you all know that the door is unlocked and puts down a bundle of rope and sort of either, I guess, holds the rope or looks for something on which to fasten it.
There's not anything convenient to fasten it to.
All right, so Lone Walker is going to tie the rope around his waist and lean back, and Lunareth will also stick out those Pegasus teeth. Wow. And we'll grab the rope as well, the two of them holding the rope to allow you all to climb up.
We don't have anything to climb up to until the door's open.
Oh, that's right, because it's flat.
It'd be real embarrassing. You're all
Oh my God, I forgot.
What do
that
we
it's
do
completely
now?
Flat. Okay. Lone Walker says, should I?
My concern is you're going to
to
open the door. It's just going to close again because it's at an angle.
What if it opens
out?
Go
Then it'll
through,
just
hold
stay
the door.
open.
Yeah,
that's
I
true.
turn the handle to see if it falls out or if
It
it
opens.
needs to
It
come.
opens toward you.
All right,
Okay.
it opens out.
It opens toward you. It takes maybe a fraction of a second for your eyes to adjust to the room beyond. Lone Walker, you see this kind of immense
Oh, no.
More eyeballs.
cubic chamber.
Oh my gosh.
And there's like swirling motes of dust that kind of have like a golden light to them, and also amongst the dust there are many floating eyeballs, and in amongst the floating eyeballs, kind of sitting but floating in the air, cross-legged, is a woman who is garbed like one of the priests with her yellow robes, and she has kind of an eye diadem on her head, but her arms and legs conspicuously wrapped in bandages, and she kind of stares down at you and says, "You were expected."
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holler. I
Lone
holler
Walker
from the other
says,
room.
"We get it."
I am
And-
going to suggest that you all roll initiative.
Okay.
There will be now somewhat of a challenging situation of
Oh,
how do you,
bollocks.
How do you get in?
how do you get in?
Oh yeah, Lone Walker needs to be up here, Oop. And then
Why did it roll like? Why is it just constant? Oh wow, I don't know what's going on.
Computers.
My initiative is just constantly rolling.
Why don't you take the first one?
I can't even
if-
find mine. Wait.
Hold on, I'm reloading D&D Beyond because that was really special. Let me go.
Okay,
to
I got a 16.
All right, let me put that in for some people. 16 for Broga.
I think my first one was like an 11. I'm trying to see. It was. Why did it say custom roll? It was a. Okay, initiative is literally where it says initiative, right? And
Yep.
you hit the little beyond 20 roll thing. Okay. That time it did it once. There we go. 11, same thing. Great.
Got it.
Perfect.
Lone Walker, you already put your 14 in. Nis, did you get a new initiative?
It's in there. 4.
4. And I will tell you, despite your presence being foretold, or maybe she's just real chill, Valen Sarnaster, 2. So, all right, let's see how this is going to play.
Real
out.
chill. Makes
Real
sense
chill.
to me.
You know, she's seen everything coming, so nothing's a surprise to her. She's not in any rush. Let me actually just.
sounds like a boring life.
Well, you know, I think it's a lot of contemplation.
Again, boring.
Micah, we can't all, you know.
Fly by the seat of our pants.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm just realizing there's a better
Lone
way.
Walker gets it, by the way. That was not Lone Walker talking. That
okay.
was Micah talking for sure.
Lone Walker's like, let me sit down.
Yeah, let me join you for this contemplation.
I will fight you in my mind.
The two of them just
All right.
It does feel, Tony, if I could observe. Oh, good. Okay, we've made a difference. I was going to say it does feel as though multiple turns are being added for the bad person we are fighting, and that seems unwieldy.
This creature has a lair action that I had to set up.
Oh no!
No wonder why they didn't want to come and fight us where we were.
Well, because they have a lair. And they would like you to come to them.
I would like to declare that like we probably all started our turns close to the rope because we weren't going to. I didn't mean to be across the room when Lone Walker opened the door.
We drop back down and run.
Yeah. So Reed Coral, I think we're going to start with you. Correct me if this is wrong. I think Lone Walker has like opened the door. Revealing the strange domain beyond. You are at the bottom of a rope, and we said there's like 20 feet of rope leads up to Lone Walker, and then the space. And I'll remind you, the space is very strange. There's a side view off to your left on the map, if that's helpful. Because like I know on the map it just looks like it's north, but imagine it's both north and up, significantly up. Yes. So
remind me, I'm so sorry if you did say this footage, how far up is the door from the ground?
I think I said 20 feet.
Okay, good. We love
and you're already there, Michael.
I would like to climb the rope.
Mm-hmm.
And can that get me to the door with a move action?
How much movement does it cost you to climb 20 feet of rope?
That is a good question.
We get to look some stuff up.
And do we get any bonuses for the fact that Lone Walker and like Lunareth are helping?
I don't think so. I mean, I think you're good at climbing ropes, so this is not. I'm sure you just do it.
I mean, my strength is 14, so it's not nothing. I have no idea what. D&D Beyond Search is really sucky.
I'm like a wildly stacked bard. Like, strength of 15? What's going on? Okay. A buff elven bard. What?
I'm just going to say it's going to take you 30 feet of movement. That may or may not be right, but
Okay. That works for me. Okay, so I can get basically up to the doorway.
Yep.
And sort of like, I guess, just rest on the edge.
Do you want to try and like climb into this chamber?
I don't want to block the door, but I also don't know what's going to happen to me if
No one knows.
Tony, what's the geography here? Is it a drop down on the other side? Is this at this level flat? Is this at this level at an angle? What's going on?
It is. You're like you're looking into this big cube. It looks like there's basically the bottom of this chamber is where it lines up with where you started. But it goes up much farther. So there is a 20-foot drop from the doorway.
And the bottom of the room is basically like a trough, correct?
Yeah.
The way that we're seeing it. It's like a D6 that's on its side. Okay. Yeah. I don't want to slide down yet. So I want to just get up to the doorway.
Yep.
And then from the doorway,
I know.
I want to cast a 7th level cloud kill.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I create a 20-foot radius sphere, that's 20-foot radius, and centered basically right on her to get as many of those eyes as I can as well. I have no idea if it will affect them or not.
Will the eyes have it?
Oh my gosh.
Let's see, it spreads around corners. It can be dispersed by a heavy wind. And the area does become heavily obscured. But let's see. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, that creature must make a Constitution saving throw. If it misses it, it takes a bunch of poison damage. And creatures are affected even if they hold their breath or don't need to breathe.
I have drawn some poison cloud on the
that
map.
last one, especially the don't need to breathe thing.
So does anything happen right now, or this will be on her turn?
I think it just is going to be on her turn, which I did not realize that it was going to obscure the area, so other people can't actually hit her with distance things unless
range.
they're area of effect. Sorry.
Okay.
And then I will basically just sort of rest in the doorway. Like I'm, I haven't pulled the rope
Question.
up with me. There's still rope behind me.
Can
When you
go ahead, you
get
first.
into the room, do we slide down into where the
No one
that's
knows
your
yet.
choice?
No one knows
idea.
yet.
Okay.
Yeah. No one knows. All right. So nothing negative has happened. It's bigger than what I drew or someone's
20.
measuring. So,
20
okay.
radius.
All right. There's a big poisonous cloud in the center of this room now. Let me tell you, Valen Sarnaster has feelings about this, but you know what, Reed? She can't see you. So,
Nope.
Vroga, you are next. I think you're standing at the bottom of a rope. Some of your friends are 20 feet above you, kind of perched precariously on a little doorway into a giant chamber. What would you like to do?
I mean, pretty much the only thing I can do is just climb up.
All right.
Yep.
You're a tough barbarian. You effortlessly climb up. You're kind of perch next to Reed Quarrel on this slanted doorway leading into the strange space beyond. You see all the kind of golden motes of dust, and these eyeballs seem to kind of be like moving around a little bit more like they're in patrol, but definitely some of them are looking at you. What would you like to do from there?
Well, first I shoulder up to Reed Quarrel and hey, because nothing says unavailability like I'm interested. She can't do anything here because I suppose it's like she could shoot a crossbow, but we can't actually make out Sarnaster thanks to Reed Quarrel now. Could I shoot a crossbow bolt at one of the eyes?
You could try.
Okay. I'm going to pick that one that seems to be hovering closest to us. If my spatial awareness is correct, which is probably not. Okay, so I am going to. Okay, let's see what we can do here. We're gonna. That's bollocks. 9.
The crossbow bolt kind of, it's almost like the physics of this space is a little bit weird. Your crossbow bolt, almost kind of it doesn't move through the air the way you would expect, and it goes nowhere near the eye.
Oh,
Nowhere
interesting.
near?
Oh, interesting.
Nowhere near.
Well, she rolled a 9.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
It's not like if we do roll well, it's going to still be off.
No. It's not.
We don't know. No one knows.
No one knows. I know, but no one else knows.
None of yous.
Okay, so that's me.
Okay. I think Lunareth is next. Lunareth is probably pretty busy holding a rope in her mouth.
Yeah. You get 2 attacks per action, Vroga, so I would crossbow again.
Oh, crossbow again? Okay. Going after the thing. Right. Okay. 15.
15 will hit an eye. Can you roll some damage?
Okay, that's right.
That's not melee, so you don't get to add the extra 3, so it's just that 1d8 plus 1.
Yep. 5.
All right. The bolt kind of cuts through the side of one of the eyes, and it kind of deflates a little bit. It looks all kind of sad and bloody. And it's really trying to glare at you. It's hard when you're just an eye. You don't have a brow, but you get it is intensely eyeing you.
There's a weird little
brother.
slightly deflating balloon sound in the background.
Ew. Together, we made quite the Foley artists. Yeah.
Yep. Lone Walker, or Lunareth.
Lunareth. All Lunareth is going to do is sort of clamp on a little bit harder and kind of back up a little bit, sort of down the thing just to get out of the way.
Can Lunareth?
Are we kind of taking up the door at this point?
It is getting crowded. Lunareth, give me a quick dexterity check.
Yeah, Lunareth can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, could even do that, actually. How's a 16?
Lunareth discovers as she kind of tries to like awkwardly like clop down the side of this slanted wall, making room for others, that gravity in this chamber is very different than gravity on the other side of the threshold. Specifically, Lunareth discovers that it's a little awkward at first. Lunareth can fly. Lunareth could fly before, but now she can fly without flapping her wings.
Interesting.
And imagine a horse just discovering that it could fly.
Is there still friction?
There's like a little bit because there's air. It's hard and awkward. It's a little bit like Lunareth is swimming, which also awkwardly. But yeah, Lunareth, you discover that your move speed is now your fly speed.
So the reason I ask is sort of physically, can Lunareth create more friction for the sake of pulling a rope by floating over toward the angle of the wall and putting her hoof?
You can try. Yeah, sure.
That's where I think what Lunareth was trying to do was sort of, if Lunareth was at the top of that, or at the doorway, sort of just take her rump down and kind of clop backward.
Yep.
And still holding on like that.
That's what she's doing.
Okay, beautiful. So that's where she is, just kind of out of the way now. And then Lone Walker, I suppose seeing that happen to Lunareth is going to realize the flying speed, or do I need to do dexterity check there too?
You will need to make a dexterity check if you're going to enter the chamber.
So definitely going to enter
where there is an unusual state of gravity.
Oh, and what beautiful dexterity Lone Walker has.
Lone Walker. Falls. Let's see. Lone Walker, you're like treading
Am
water.
I prone?
No, you're just like, you're not moving at all.
Okay,
you're
so
like,
movement
you're
speed
doing it
reduced to
wrong. You're basically you're like running.
You're doing it wrong.
Lunareth calls out to Lone Walker telepathically, "You're doing it wrong."
Thank you for that. Very good advice. So I guess from here, 5, 10. Going to attempt to chuck a hammer then, since can't get any closer, at that eyeball.
And I will tell you, unfortunately, because of your gravity situation, you're going to do that with disadvantage.
Love to hear that.
I'm just delivering information.
And you're doing a great job at it. And that was not. Oh, well. If a 20 and 23 are the two options,
those are the two options. Your light hammer sails through the eye, catches the damaged eye, and it just kind of like it's clearly like kind of inert, like a bunch of blood just kind of splurts out of it. But because it's in like 0G, it just kind of like dollops of blood kind of drift in every direction.
Grody.
Yep.
All right, that's all for Lone Walker at this time.
Okay.
Oh wait. I take it back, because as a bonus action, Lone Walker can use. So let me ask you this, because as a bonus action, Lone Walker can do Misty Step. But if Lone Walker's movement is reduced to 0 by failing that dexterity check, can Lone Walker
Misty
still Misty Step? Okay.
It's not that your movement is 0. It's just like you're not successfully navigating 0G. I bet with teleport you'd be great.
Lone Walker is going to Misty Step over to. Oh wait, did I not fully kill that eyeball? The first one?
You did. That's what the X means. Sorry.
Oh, that was for. Okay, the one next to Lunareth was the one I was thinking of aiming at. The one in the right, but that's okay because I didn't realize that the one in the middle was still.
It was bloody.
Alive.
Yeah.
So that's fine. All right. I will appear over here, ready to take on that eyeball.
All right. Time. At the end of Lone Walker's turn, I'm going to do something. Valen Sarnaster has legendary actions that she can use between your turns. This is something some of you have encountered this with some big bads in D&D. Some of you have not yet. It's just a real jerk move that big bads do, where they get to do stuff when it's not even their turn. Why would they do that? It's because they're bad people. And specifically, Valen Starnaster does not like that she has not been able to see what is going on here inside this, poison cloud that is going to cause her trouble. And she has a power that she's going to activate where she transforms into a whirlwind of sand.
Oh, crap.
Which I think is just going to, she could also move all around this chamber, but I think the whirlwind of sand is just going to dispel the poison cloud, or not dispel it, but disperse it by moving it around. So that's what she's going to do. And she
now is that a
reforms
turn?
as a person. It is not. The Mummy Lord can take X number of legendary actions, choosing from the options below. Only the legendary actions can be used at a time, and they only at the end of another creature's turn. The Mummy Lord regains these at the start of its turn, so it is not its turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Once again, a 7th level spell. Poof.
Yep. Poof. Poof.
Literally poof.
Yep. It is now Melius's turn.
Yes. So Melius climbs up. Do I have to give a check for that?
No, you're adventurers. You can climb rope.
Great. I'm up.
Would you like to enter this 0G chamber?
I mean, only
How
as
much
much
more
as
movement do you have?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I have 30 feet of total movement.
You got 10 feet to go if you want.
I mean, I don't really want to go very far because I have a plan that does not require me to go very far.
Then don't do that.
Then don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of just want to step slightly to the side as best I can so I'm not blocking anything.
Sure, you're like holding onto the door, being like, "I'm not ready to experience 0G." To me, the 0G experience is a lot like water, so it's like you're clinging to the dock. You're not ready to swim.
Yeah. If I can stay and cling and like, okay.
Yeah. Oh, you're clinging. You were clinging like a level 13 adventure.
Great with 15.
No one has ever clinged.
Because friends, I'm going to cast Mordenkainen's sword.
Oh no! What does that do?
We like
Remember? Oh, you'll remember this from before. This is. I create a spectral sword that hovers within range for the duration, which is up to 1 minute. The range is 90 feet.
Where would you like that to appear?
Oh, right next to Valen Sarnaster, baby.
All right. I'll just put it over there. Ding.
Yep. And I'm going to cast all right, so we cast that and we're rolling. Oh, hold on. I have to attack first. Well, it did do everything?
Yeah, it did everything.
Okay. So
Which
I got
is
a 22.
great.
Great. And then I hit with a 22?
You do not hit with a 22. Yeah.
Okay, that does not bode well.
No.
I think we need to keep killing these eyes. I wonder if they...
Valen like kind of turns as soon as the sword appears near her and just kind of like flickers in and out of existence as the sword swipes through the space that she just was, and she just kind of mutters as expected.
Oh, brother.
I have a question about the eyes. They don't seem to have a turn, do they?
They do not. They probably do stuff on her turn.
Oh, okay. I just wondered if they would have taken damage from the cloud
gotta
kill, but I
figure out
guess
how
not
to
until her turn. So makes sense.
stop her sensing stuff.
Yeah. I'm all about killing the eyeballs.
Yeah, okay. So as long as I keep concentration, that sword is there for me to do things with.
All right.
Yeah, that's a powerful sword too. That would have been 27 force damage. Wow.
I know. All right, as a bonus action, this is a thing. All right, so we are going to toss over, especially because this is a case where I think Nis is going to be effective. In advance of Nis's spell casting, I'm giving Nis a bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
At the end of Melius's turn, Valen Starnaster is going to take another legendary action. Get used
As
to
expected.
There's going to be a bunch of these.
Yeah, that's why I'm hanging by the door.
And she just glares at you, Melius, and says, "So boring." She's using a dreadful glare attack on you. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, DC 16.
7. Oh, that'll be 18. Thank you.
All right, you're having none of it. Does anything happen on a success? No. You're great,
You're
and
boring.
not only are you great, if I
You're boring.
foolishly attempt to do this to you again, you are immune to Valen Sarnaster's dreadful glare for 24 hours. If there's a situation where you need that in 24 hours from now, other bad stuff has happened.
Things have gone wrong.
Yeah, things have gone wrong.
Valen, give me a real performance, please.
All right, Nis, it is your turn.
Oh boy. I don't know how to handle this. She's going to be immune to necrotic damage. I figure. That's my guess.
Yeah, she is undead, right? You know, she's a mummy lord.
So
Do you want to give a quick some kind of check on what you think she would be immune to?
Sure. What would I do there?
Arcana, or I'd probably say Arcana.
All right. I rolled a critical fail.
Oof.
Oh. I don't know. Undead things are spooky.
Scary. All right.
Yeah.
I climb up the rope. So that's a start.
Yep. Do you want to enter the chamber? Do you want to experience the thrill it is 0G?
I'm gonna launch myself.
Oh.
Toward the wall, kind of off to the side. So I'm going to just try to.
Nice.
My guess here is that I can. I'm going to see if I can sort of like give myself a little push. So
Give me a dex check.
All right. Just straight up dex.
Yep. Straight up dex.
18.
You're
Nice.
fine. You're moving. Assume that you basically get some extra squares of movement there for your fly speed.
Okay. I am going to cast Magic Missile at eyeballs.
How many eyeballs will you take attack?
We will see.
I will say you have seen people have attacked two different eyes, right? One eye got taken out in a Warhammer attack. One eye took like 2 hits from some thrown things. So you know they have a small number, but not I don't know.
Yeah.
They have some number of hit points that's greater than 1, but not super high.
I'm going to loose my missiles one by one.
Okay, nice.
And we're gonna see where they go. Okay.
And you can probably target any of them in the room if it matters. I don't know if you want to like go for the furthest away ones or.
Sure. Let's get that guy in the back corner there.
All right.
4 damage.
It is hurt.
And again, 4 damage.
It is very badly hurt.
Still not dead, huh? All right. Well, 2 more damage.
It's gone.
All right. And the one right in front of me, 3 damage.
It's hurt.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. You can see that as these eyes are starting to be knocked out, Valen Sarnaster looks concerned.
So
Yeah.
All right. But it is her turn. And the Mummy Lord is going to do something. What will she do? She has so many powerful attacks that she could do. I think that she is unhappy with Nis, because Nis knows too much. Valen kind of swirls around. She looks at Nis. She raises her wrapped and bandaged arm, and like a
this.
horrible kind of beam of kind of necrotic and diseased energy just kind of gushes out in a direction of you. Nis, you need to make a DC 17 con saving throw, Constitution.
DC 17 con saving throw for this terrible beam coming right at me.
This spell is simply called Harm.
Well, I don't like
holy
that.
God.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
I don't. Yeah. What happened?
Oh, for some reason your rolls appeared to everyone.
Oh, don't worry about this.
But you did it 5 times.
I may have clicked it several times. That's only gonna happen once. Nis, did you? How did you do on your check?
Are you attacking me 5 times, or are you just attacking me
just
once?
Just once.
Well, I'm deciding on whether I want to do something here.
Well,
You have no special knowledge of what's about to happen.
A gross well, I saw her look at me, right?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
No.
And casting a spell at me.
Yeah.
Okay, counterspell.
Okay. Do you need to know what level spell this is?
I do.
And you're a magic user. You recognize that this is harm. You recognize that this is a 6th level spell.
Okay. Uh,
That is not a thing necessarily. I guess other people wouldn't have counterspell, but
I need to make an ability check
I was like, that would be rough if she
using my spell casting ability, and the spell was a level 6 spell. Oh boy. Okay.
I think it's worth it, Jason.
I failed.
No! Try you
okay.
try.
No. Inspiration.
There we go.
I have DM inspiration, which I'm cashing in right now and rolling that again.
You can't do worse.
I literally can't do worse. 17, which
I don't know what number you had to hit.
I had to hit 16.
Okay.
Counterspelled. Countered.
All right. I imagine this horrible kind of like virulent kind of brown oozing kind of energy bolt lashes out from her, and Nis quickly whispers a counterspell, and like a kind of pure kind of natural energy beam goes out and like pushes,
not today,
knocks
Satan.
it away. Not today, Sarnaster.
Sarnaster. Yes.
Well, that's all she can do on her turn is
Nice.
try and murder you with her one of her highest level spell slots.
Did your spell slot go poof? Is that what happened?
I hate it when a high level spell doesn't work.
Is that what I've been doing to you this whole time, Jason? It feels really bad.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
Yeah.
Huh.
Like Vroga screams across, don't worry, it always happens to everybody.
Yeah.
We have finished one round. I forget, where are we on time? When do we start?
I
When
think
are we
we
going to try
just
and
hit.
wrap?
We've hit an hour.
We're just about to hit an hour.
Should we pause now, or should we try and do one? You're not going to finish the fight anytime soon, but should we do one more fast round?
Yeah.
Fast round? All right.
Yeah, we love these fast
also,
rounds. Tony.
Because we're totally all about the fast rounds.
I didn't ask if I should be using the legacy version or the updated version of Cloud Kill because depending
Legacy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then that doesn't do anything to her.
It goes like,
First time. But the newer version does. Like she would have taken damage instantly. But
Let's see. I got to start with a lair action at the top of the round.
I'm sorry, everyone. I have to start with a lair.
Let me just check. None of you are undead.
Let's see what's happening in the lair. Is there anything
you
happening
see
there?
like a bunch of runes kind of light up on the sides of this strange cube chamber, and you get the sense that something magical is happening. Tell me when you cast spells later. No reason. Read Coral.
okay, well, I'm going to stay where I am, and I'm not casting a spell. I'm going to ready an action. When it looks like she and her eyes are about to act and take their turn, I am going to cast Cloud Kill basically right before her turn, so that she will start her turn in the middle of the cloud.
Read Coral. Should I just move you like in the initiative order to right before her?
I don't think so because you're not supposed to be able to do that now because that would be deferring. So
Got it.
I will just remember.
All right.
I will make a note.
You're going to help me remember that. All right.
Yes.
So that's your turn. Vroga, you are also perched on this slanted wall. You have seen several of your friends move around in this altered magical gravity. I don't know if you want to join them in the deep end of the pool.
Okay, well, first off, I'm going to engage rage because I think that this is like the appropriate time to be raging.
This is a very bad situation.
Yeah. So I think that's because in the last thing I did not do that, and Micah actually reminded me of that, so that was good. Okay, so given I'm very much a contact kill. I am there. It's like I'm going to give an attempt of pushing off and going for the eyeball that's okay, I'm trying to figure out, it's off to our right. Is it like down or up or across?
It's across.
It's across. Okay.
You want to give me a dex check to launch yourself into space?
That's an acrobatics?
Just straight up dex. The enemy gate is down. Dex.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Wait. Oh, nah, natural 20.
All right, yeah, you are like a missile cutting through the air. You can move as far as you could have. You can fly as far as you could have moved. So I imagine you're able to close with whichever eye you wanted.
Okay, I'm going to grab myself and go embrace the eye.
Embrace the eye.
Yeah.
A little hug.
Okay.
I have always wanted to be close to you.
Where did you
Oops, I'm right on top of the eye. There we go.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
Got it.
Okay. Right. And I can take one. I can. Hit it. Right.
You still have 2 attacks you could do. Yep.
I still have 2 attacks. Okay. I'm assuming what the hell? I'm just going to attack it with a great axe. Because I'm all about the overkill. Mm-hmm. 12.
12 will not hit the eye. The eye kind of drifts out of the way as you swing at it with your axe and 0G. But for your second attack,
I'm just going to do the same thing. Sweep back. And hit it again. And 29.
That is unnecessary. Sarah, have you ever peeled a grape? No, unrelated to what we're talking about now. Tell me about damage.
Okay. Oh, good lord. 12.
You slice that eye cleanly in half.
What?
I will tell you.
It just goes.
You suspect, I think, people paying attention would know that eyes probably have 10 or 12 hit points. So
Yes. And now it's floating around. This is the goose floating in space.
Goo.
Nis, who is probably still staring down Valen Starnaster, sees Valen Starnaster kind of shudder when that happens.
Ooh.
Yeah. Anything else, Vroga?
I scream to the group, even though it may be obvious, but I'm just going to say it. Take out the eyes.
That's what our dead friend said. Go for the eyes.
Yeah. You go for the eyes.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
See, I help you.
Yeah. Sure, Tony. Sure.
yeah, sure.
So Valen Starnaster is going to kind of try and stare you down, Vroga, at the end of your turn. She's using one of her many legendary actions. Give me a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, how do I do that?
In your character sheet, I think it's toward the left side of the screen.
Oh, so it's amongst the
Saving
strength,
throws?
initiative, Dix, was okay.
Where it says saving throws the box.
Okay, yep. Oh, hang on. Here we are. Woohoo! 19.
All right, you are not afraid of Valen Starnaster and can never be.
Nobody gives a shit about
offer good for
Valen
24
I'm
hours.
Shoot.
Those are not easy
Please.
rolls to make. And I will tell you, the thing that happens when it's hit by this is going to be very inconvenient, and it seems like I'm never going to get you. Because I was looking at this like, what if I get all of them with this thing? That would be bad. Apparently not going to happen. All right, Lunareth / Lone Walker, it is team your turn.
Yeah, Lunareth is going to fly up to this eye.
Yep.
And do a sky hoof attack.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that goes. Where are you? There you are. I believe a 20 hits. That is a total of 15 damage.
That'll hit. 15. You just sky tramples an eye.
Nice.
You see Valen Starnaster again kind of like twitch.
And then Lone Walker, now having appeared right next to an eye, is going to go for a nice awkward Warhammer swing.
It's like, we're doing this in midair.
And a 23 I know hits, and that will be 16 damage.
Another eye is crumpled, and you see the look of kind of just confidence on her face is starting to slowly turn into one of concern as each of her eyes is taken out. Valen Starnaster looks a little less confident about this whole situation.
And then Lone Walker is going to attempt to get to this next eye to use the second attack.
Yep, you can just go.
Okay, sweet. Then
You've learned to navigate 0G. You're fine.
15. Is that not high enough?
No, 15 hits.
Oh, sweet. 14 bludgeoning.
Jeez. All right. Yeah, that's another eye destroyed.
And I think that's it for me for now.
All right.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, that's all for now.
Let's see. I feel like she should do something to keep this from happening. Valen Starnaster, at the end of your turn, Lone Walker is going to glare at you. Give me a wisdom save.
All right. That is it's a total of 14 because I get
something about this situation just fills you with dread and horror.
I'm gonna do cutting words.
That's not an attack, though.
It's not an attack.
No.
Oh no.
Oh,
it would have to be something that would help.
But he failed it.
You would have to.
Oh no, you're right. Or a damage roll, or succeeds an ability check or attack roll. Okay, damn.
Yep.
Okay.
Lone Walker, even
Is
in
it a
your
charm?
moment, it is not. Even in your moment of victory over this eye, you see Valen Sarnaster kind of glaring at you, and you realize you're much closer to her than any of your allies, and you are overcome with fear.
What kind of fear?
Just the classic fear.
Wait, oh well.
Classic fear.
What a beautiful
fear.
aura of courage that surrounds me that means I cannot be frightened.
I don't like that. Don't care for that one bit at all, Mike. That's just the thing you get for being
being
positive
cool
paladin,
and
buddy.
courageous. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
clearly I'm gonna hit nobody with the dreadful gaze of Valen Sarnaster. So yeah, it's never there. If you had failed it significantly, the effects would have been worse, but clearly that didn't happen. Also, well, no, I guess you are not immune to it, but you do not feel the fear effects right now. So,
all right.
What is the exact wording of your power?
While you are conscious, you and friendly creatures within 10 feet of you cannot be frightened.
All right. You are not frightened.
Wow.
But you didn't automatically gain the immunity that other people did. What a great use of a legendary action, Tony. Melius.
You tried, Tony, and that's what matters.
Cool. All right. So I'm going to take a little aim at this eye here. How do I click on that thing again?
Can you reach the one that's all the way in the back?
Well, in a moment. Yes, I will, actually.
Oh, you've got more than one.
But first, we're going to do the eye that is basically catty corner to Lunarith.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that one.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. And we're going to go ahead and hit that with, I'm going to point at it and cast Starry Wisp.
Ooh, I don't know if we've seen this.
Starry Wisp, what happens is, let's see here. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Wowza.
Like, way to overkill the eye.
Something bad for eyes just happens. Got it.
Yeah, it's gonna, I don't know if it'll automatically do my double roll. Probably not. So anyway, what happens is I am casting a mote of light.
At an eye? That's really unkind.
I know. Isn't it great?
It's dangerous.
Yeah, let me cast 66.
Oh my God. 6d8.
Oh no,
68.
Oh, 68. Why did 6? It doesn't matter. It's dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it depends what level you cast it at, but it starts at only a d6, but or whatever d8.
Yeah, but so the damage increases by 1d8 when you reach level 5 and level 11 and 17.
Okay.
It's a
it'd be
d8
3.
base.
So it's probably only 3d8.
Sorry.
Yeah,
So
but
yes,
it's a
normally
cantrip, which is
3d8,
the
but
fun part. I freaking love it.
they remember that they rolled a nat 20.
Oh,
And so
you're right.
it's
So that's
double
6.
of 3,
Okay.
which is
Yeah.
6.
Also,
Yeah,
even I think even if you hadn't done that,
But yeah,
I was gonna be
regardless-
that I was going to be in rough shape because you basically just fired light at an eye. That's very rude.
Here's the next thing I'm going to do because
Okay.
I'm just like really in a good move. So on a bonus action, I can move my sword 30 feet
Yeah,
and then repeat an attack.
you could
And then
also
do an attack?
You could attack Valen Sarnaster too.
I know, but we were supposed to go after the eyes.
Okay.
So I think we're going to jump over.
Not convinced.
We're going to go back to that eye in the corner there.
Yep.
Absolutely. And we're going to go ahead and roll that hit DC there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and that is a 26.
That'll hit an eye.
So then I'm going to cast
just
the
an
damage
eye.
on this. And this is going to be ridiculous.
36.
All right, you Julian that eye. Yeah, Valen Sarnaster looks very concerned because you have defeated at this point. I count 8 out of the 10 eyes that were floating around this chamber. No one has dared attack Valen Sarnaster since that first failed attempt, but I suspect you'll have different results. Is that your turn, Brian?
Yeah, I think that's good.
All right.
Yeah.
I think that Valen Sarnaster should. You know what? Have you had a dreadful gaze cast in your direction?
I'm not
You
telling
have.
you what you did. Oh, okay.
I think you have. I think Melius has. I think Vroga has. We know Lone Walker has. Has Nis. Nis, have you had a dreadful gaze cast your ways?
Yeah.
I had the thing I counterspelled.
That first.
That was different. That was much worse.
Was it?
That was harm. Dreadful gaze. Nis, you get a dreadful gaze cast in your direction. Give me a quick wisdom save.
My question is, do I want to counterspell it?
This is an attack.
Oh, this is an attack.
Yeah,
But it's an effect, right?
it is an
Ultimately,
effect.
Right? Okay.
10.
Well, here, counter charm.
What
Go
is
ahead
counter charm?
and counter charm. If you're a creature within 30 feet, fails a saving throw against an effect that applies the charmed or frightened condition, you can cause the save to be re-rolled with advantage. That's a reaction I have.
That is tailor written
Damn.
for this
Wow.
situation. It sounds like,
and it does,
also,
and I can do it over and over and over
you
again.
knew what your spells did, and do we allow that here on Total Party Kill?
No, get out.
You didn't have to pause for 10 minutes to look stuff up. This
What do you-
is Brian. I don't know where you've been playing.
Okay,
Dungeons and Dragons.
so it's a 19.
All right.
Yay!
Also, you know what, Brian, you gain inspiration because nobody knows their character sheet that well. Madness. All right, Nis, you're fine. And follow up good news. It's your turn.
Yeah, I know. That's really great. Okay. Magic missiles. Pew.
At eyes or at Valens?
At
Sorry,
eyes.
At
to
eyes.
Start.
2 eyes remaining. You
All right.
know, it took about 3 magic missiles to get that that last eye.
Front-
but you could roll higher.
Front eye.
Front eye.
5.
Front eye.
That eye is hurt. Oh, also, that eye was previously hurt.
Yeah, I heard
from-
that eye.
All right, that eye is real badly hurt.
Number 2, 3.
You destroy that eye. 1 eye
Yay.
remains. 1
Bat-
mint condition eye.
Back eye. Number 1 for that. 3,
All right, that eye is hurt.
4,
That eye is really hurt.
and 3.
That eye is gone.
That's my magic missiles.
all right.
Let me see. That's
Valid.
4th level,
Died.
which is 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, which I rolled 6. Okay, that's it.
I will tell you, Valen Sarnaster, you know, is there a way that you can float cross-legged in the middle of a room in a concerned manner? Because that is what she is doing.
Did you expect that?
Because this is a powerful magic user that was using eyes to anticipate all of your moves and actions, and you have taken away a significant amount of her sight. Nis, are you done?
I am done.
It
All
is
right.
Valen Sarmaster. Oh no, it is not her
Guess what
turn
happens
because
just before Valen
just before.
Sarnaster's turn?
Cloud kill or something horrible.
Yes. Casting
Kill.
Cloud Kill again, making it so that it doesn't hit Lone Walker or Lunarith.
Yep.
And okay, so now when she starts her turn, she needs to make a saving throw.
What kind of saving throw would you like?
Is a Constitution saving throw. Yep.
All right, let me just check. She does have advantage on saving throws against spells or magical effects, which this is.
Yep. For sure.
I have rolled a 25, Erica. I'm sorry.
That's enough. So she'll take half damage
What kind
Yay.
of damage is it?
of poison.
Undead, or at least this type of undead, is immune to poison.
Fully
damage.
immune?
Fully, she is a
All right. Well, I
big
thought that might
bad
happen.
deal.
And this thinks, I should have known that, but I rolled a 1.
You did roll a 1. I was going to tell you so much about undead.
I feel like I'm sad that I didn't know that because that's my specialty. So
You know, it's been a busy day. I think there's also, you know, as a mummy lord,
this has been a very bad day.
she
for
has some
Recora
interesting.
figure
I
out.
imagine she has both like undead and non-undead kind of characteristics, which are kind of. She's chatty for an undead. You know, So,
You really talk a lot for an undead.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I guess we should have known you did have your stuff cut out. You know?
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, as the poison cloud, and you may I don't know, Reed Quarrel, if you just want it to drop at that point.
I'm
also.
going to leave it up until it's concentration, so I can drop my concentration at any time. I'm
Okay.
going to leave it up
Oh, yeah, because
until
it's still obscure.
So it
Yeah.
obscures her movement.
so she
and
can't
dying.
do any legendary actions or anything until at least after I've decided to
right.
drop it or before somebody else.
Is it now her turn?
Yes. So she can't
All
do
right.
anything.
She can't see anything. She is in the middle of a horrible cloud of poisonous gas that would be horrible for living creatures. And suddenly, from out of that horrible cloud of gas, Valen Sarnaster darts out, kind of swirling through the green cloud, and appears next to Lone Walker.
Oh no!
And
Lone
she
Walker.
just reaches out with an undead fist and just punch you in the chest. I have rolled 23 to hit Lone Walker with my rotting fist attack.
That sounds gross.
Well, she's undead.
Yeah, that is definitely 23 it will hit.
All right, let me tell you what happens, Lone Walker. The fist does 16 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
But then, because she's undead, you take 21 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
So in my math, I'm sorry, I said it was
37.
yeah. I think I did the math wrong there for a second. It's 19 bludgeoning, 21 necrotic is math. I think that's 40, right?
40.
40
Yeah, 40.
damage. Give me
From
a-
one hit.
From one horrible undead mummy lord fist. Also, as you feel like you feel not good. You've had like the wind knocked out of you, and like your chest just hurts, and it's almost like your skin is crawling. Give me a DC 16 Constitution saving throw.
I will, but first I want to, as a reaction, reduce that damage just in case whatever is about to happen affects like my health.
It will.
Okay, yeah. So
Spoiler. It's very health oriented.
So that is due to his rocky nature, I guess. Stone's endurance reduces the damage to 28. So we'll do that. Okay, now you need me to do what? I'm sorry.
DC 16 con save.
All right, so we will do that, and we will do that with a +3 added to it. All right, 23.
All right, you are not overcome by the curse of the mummy
Oh
lord.
yeah.
Yay.
Oh, wow, a punch can deliver a curse.
Yep. It's, he's not wearing gloves.
Yeah, that's, you know what? You make a good point, Tony.
Yeah. So, although you have overcome many eyes, Valen Sarnaster has shown that she is both a powerful magic user and a powerful undead melee fighter. The fight will rage on here in this horrible, weird zero-G space. Will our adventures be triumphant, or will their organs be added to Valen Sarnaster's collection? Tune in next time on Total Party Kill. Dun, dun, dun.
We're gonna take her out.
Oh yeah.
What is a mummy
yeah.
lord without
Oh,
their
yeah.
eyes? Come on.
Yeah, it could go either way. I mean, you literally have not done any damage to her yet, but you did steal all of her eyes. So there's that. It's a give and take.
Yeah.
I just want to share with folks that the counter charm I can do whenever I want.
Oh,
Nice.
Well, as long as you have
no limit.
reactions.
Yeah,
and they got to be
reactions, yeah. That's
within 10 or something of you, or
30 feet.
however. 30 feet's pretty good.
Yeah, that's
30
good,
feet's
but
pretty
that's
good. 30 feet.
We did a counter spell. We did a counter charm.
That is
Yeah.
good. That is key, because
Professional.
She
Yeah.
has some things that output some damage. All
The
right.
secret is to just to listen to a lot of D&D and then you figure out how to play.
Yes, that's
I've done that and learned nothing. So,
I don't think it always.
the
No,
wrong
you're a pretty
D&D, let me
good
tell you.
DM.
yeah, offer may not apply to all people. Well, we did it. I think our next session will probably be the finale of the adventure. You obviously, assuming you're successful against her, there's still other stuff to wrap up vis-a-vis heart surgery.
Heart surgery. Yeah.
But
I can't wait. So much
our
fun.
adventure
Can
can
anybody
end with
take
an
a level of
exciting
heart
medical
surgery?
drama. So I'm
This
going to
isn't the
stop
pit,
my
but it's a
recording.
different
All right.
one.
Yeah.
Thank you, live stream.
Thank you, live stream.
Goodbye.
Bye, live stream.